What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Two Sweet Society. And on this week's episode, we are talking all things Survivor Series War Games. That means that Survivor Series is coming up in the next week, and it seems like all bases are full, and we have all of our matches. So let's go
Mm,
ahead and get down to the nitty gritty of it and share our predictions.
That was
I'm
cute. That was
Aisha.
cute. We
I'm
didn't talk.
Haley.
Hold on, we didn't talk about that
We
part.
didn't talk about this.
There was a pause, so I just went.
You didn't tell us no order. You didn't give us no fucking direction. I blame Haley. Haley threw you off with whatever. Don't you dare say it again. Okay. I'm so sorry, Aisha. I'm Clarissa.
And I'm mad.
And we thank you for joining us.
As you can
My
see, the
God, bro.
God
the
damn
chaos
it,
never
man.
stops, damn it.
I ain't changing this either, bro. That's not getting
Fuck it.
edited out.
Fuck it.
Can't have
Turn
shit
up.
in this house, man.
I just wanted to say that little intro was cute. That's all. Like, it was
Man,
cute.
look,
I liked it.
I-
I fuck with it.
I spit that off the top of my dome, bro. I was freestyling.
The dome.
I know quite a bit about freestyling,
I'm gonna spit you something off the dome. Ah, ah, Julia. You know I'll never make a fool of ya. Right? Right? No, Clarissa? No?
Why the fuck was it me? Why is it Clarissa? You couldn't ask Mass or Haley?
Well, what's stuck in my head, and now I can't
Seems
even think
very
of the words,
targeted.
is the
It-
funeral song.
It's
that
because me
Aisha
and
sent
Haley
me.
are
How's that go?
white.
It's definitely.
Oh, Lord, I got some things I need to
All right,
say.
Haley.
That's
Haley.
it.
All right. All right.
I
I'm all right.
mean, Fran, it's Tyler Perry. It was, so I just
Well,
figured.
She don't know, friend.
I know who Tyler Perry is.
Oh. Anyway,
I do.
so now that we're
Oh,
I've
God.
seen Days and all that.
Okay.
Every goddamn time. Every goddamn time.
Oh my god,
It's
can we
alright.
walk in?
I'm locked in. Can't you
It's me.
tell?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just shit be funny sometimes, okay? And I can't help myself because y'all's chaos, every now and then it rubs off on me. My job is usually to keep y'all in order, keep y'all in line, and every now and then it just doesn't happen.
Not HR clock the fuck out.
Yeah, HRB clocked the fuck out, dog. I'm clocked in all other times except, I'm
Right.
clocked in when we record. Man, don't you? You know what? This is about war games.
WarGames.
War
This is-
games.
War games. This is about war games. And before we get into the actual matches, with the build so far, what do y'all rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? How are you feeling about the build we're getting?
That is a great question. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I hate that instead of building a storyline or storylines around the War Games matches, they kinda rely on chaos to pull them through a lot of the story, or throughout, like, they rely on chaos to get them to the PLE rather than like building any story, because like you have so many people that are like, why the fuck is Cody there? You have so many people going, okay, so Roman came back despite him saying that he didn't want to see the Usos till Christmas. Like, are we gonna dive in on that at all? Like, maybe they will on Monday, but like, it's gonna be a lot of storytelling happening with Roman and Punk, Roman and Cody, Roman and the Usos. Like, it's more so everybody's gonna be looking at Roman to see if he's gonna be able to act right. When, mind you, the only person they need to be checking to see if is who's gonna act right is Jay Uso, because everybody's been
Thank you. Thank
everybody's like, he's the one that everyone needs to be trying to figure out, because
He's turning heel.
the entire build has been him, people side eyeing him. Like when Cody came over after WrestlePalooza, he side-eyed him a little bit. Jimmy's been side-eyeing him. Roman even side-eyed him, you know. He kicked Punk in the face. Punk side-eyes him too. Like, we never even really dove into that, after that, I suppose.
No,
But I guess, they kind of fought about it and they're cool now.
I just, I kind
But
of, I will say, I kind of hate it. And I mean, beside the point of the whole Bill thing, I have hated that the second Roman came back, he became the ultimate villain. And it's Roman's gonna ruin his. Baby, Jay is right there. Jay is showing us that he ain't really fucking with. Don't get me wrong. I understand Roman has he has his thing because he don't know how to play well on the playground with others. I know.
the dialogue between them after the whole riot broke out the other day, when they put the camera on Punk and Roman, and Punk was like, "You better not stab me in the back." What the fuck are we talking about? Roman has never stabbed you in the back, brother.
Ever.
Roman's never
He's
stabbed
never giving you
anyone
a
in the
reason to
back.
think that.
But I mean,
Yeah.
mind you, he straight up said, "If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna look you in your face and stab you in the heart." And he's not like that. That's who
That's
he
Roman.
is. That's
But, like,
who he's gonna
character-wise,
do it to your face.
He's
he's
never
gonna
really
do it.
betrayed anyone. You're right. He's never really ever
No.
betrayed anyone or
He's
done
the one
anything
gets
like that.
fucked
Because
over all the time.
he hasn't even betrayed. He never betrayed Jimmy and Jay either. Like, I mean,
No.
he
I mean,
got
they
to
had
fall in
issues.
line depending on
Yeah.
what you're talking about. But
Trauma.
But
I mean, I don't. That's why I was like, I'm so confused by, and I mean, we just skipped ahead, but whatever. I'm so confused by the narrative that's being pushed with the bill because while Roman does have a tendency to do Roman things, he's not really necessarily a backstabber. He's worked with Jimmy and Jay before. He's even done a match with Cody before, and they were on, I guess, semi decent terms the last time we saw the two of them in the ring together. He has
Right.
not done anything to come at Cody's title. He has not really done anything directly to Punk. Even in their build towards the WrestleMania match,
It was all
No.
Seth.
it was Seth. The
yeah.
only thing with Punk was you stole my wise man. And now he betrayed both of y'all. So like there's not really an issue for them to feel the way or I guess for Punk to feel the way he feels towards Roman.
Right.
So why is Roman being painted as the problem on the team when even Jay didn't want Jimmy when Jimmy didn't want Jay coming at Punk the way he did. Jimmy
It's
wasn't
easy
a
to
fan
hate
of
him.
it.
Yeah.
And not to mention when Roman walked away after was it WrestlePalooza? No, it wasn't
Clash.
WrestlePalooza. It
Clash.
was Clash. When Roman walked away after that, Jay was very fuck Roman
Mhm.
for like weeks after that. Oh, I don't give a
Mhm.
damn what Roman's talking about. He's going to do him. This is what he always does.
Yep.
Man, I'm out. Like, so for them to go from that to then them appearing to be cordial again is
Mhm.
very interesting to me. And I get it, family, once you see each other, it's all good again. But that man told them that he did not want to see their ass until Christmas.
He's
But-
a liar and a
but-
scammer.
Hold on. Hey. But he also said, I love you. He told them, I love you.
He did.
That doesn't make him
I
any less
mean-
of a liar.
Okay, here's the thing. He saw that his family needed help, so he showed up. He put
Are we
all of
sure
their
he showed up
problems-
for the family this time?
Matt.
I mean, he could have left them to that fuck ass person. You know?
Who don't need to be.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, personally speaking, Roman Van here, I hope he did not show up for anyone but him fucking self, so that he can actually stick around, play out some stories, and we can start building towards WrestleMania. Because what are we doing, sir? What are we doing at Mania? Who we fighting?
It
What we
kind
doing?
of feels like that everything that they had building just got completely, I mean, and it did screwed up because Seth got hurt, and it almost feels like that they just like don't know what to do, like kind of how Aisha said, and they're just relying on chaos now. Like it seemed like there was like a couple stories building, and now like we're probably not going to get Roman and Seth. I mean, Jay, I feel like Jay turning heel makes the most sense out of everything to me right now.
I'm really hoping that they build off of Paul Heyman coming to Jay, talking to him backstage, because Like that's something that I feel like is incredibly important that we should not forget, because Jay at some point in that conversation looked like he was convinced or sold on what Paul Heyman was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So like is he playing both sides or what?
And why the hell he side-eyed Jimmy when Jimmy showed back up to help their ass?
Yeah, even then, cause like what was it? He was like, for what, when he said, "Oh, I talked to Punk."
Like he looked at him like, the fuck are you doing here? So
But
I think we need to be focusing on Mr. Main Event Jey Uso. For once, as much as even though he may be a liar, Roman here is not the main problem.
mm-mm.
Liar
No, my
or
guy
not.
is. I'm proud of him for being a problem child. You know what? Rights and
Hey, for
wrongs.
once, it's not me. It's
Rights and
not
wrongs,
me. I
you
don't have
know.
to defend anything right now.
I'm not defending anything either. He did everything. He did it. He did it.
Get the fuck
He
out
did
of
it.
here.
Everything.
Did he ever address Jimmy as to why he was talking to Braun Breaker backstage at one time? Because I feel
Nope.
like
That
could have
never.
led
Nope.
into like so many different things,
It
and
should have.
I like still wonder about that to this day. Oh, you
I
got a theory?
mean, they definitely. I mean, the theory was already there that Jimmy was working with Paul Heyman last year, because I was
Mhm.
expecting Jimmy to turn after WarGames, or at least during the match, because the build up he was talking to Braun. The whole wink between him and Paul Heyman, like everything was very interesting, and I'm sure it wasn't really set in stone either at that time. But you know, if anyone could stab anyone in the back, I would say it would be Jimmy. But also, again, my boy Jay is very easy. He's very easy to manipulate. You just whisper some things to him, bro, and it's gonna be with him for like ever.
Mm.
And then he'll
Mm.
consider what you said, and then after that, hey, that's between you, God, and Jey Uso, brother. I'm sorry.
He just
So
seems fed up with everyone too. Like he just looks like he's gonna explode between people. Like I feel like if they were not smart, but like I'm surprised they don't play off of like some of the negativity he gets, because they could use that as like, I mean, I guess they do a little bit because now he's writing a song or whatever, but like they could use that, I feel like, as fuel to. I'm sorry, I had to say that. But they could use that as like fuel to be like, he let everybody get to him and then he just like couldn't take it and exploded, and
bitch.
well, he going Christmas caroling, actually.
No.
Bitch.
Well,
Leave Oosie Juicy alone, bro. He's
Let him
planning
do his
on
thing,
doing
bro.
Juicy.
Oosie Juicy. He's coming back to do his comeback tour. He's gonna
Yeah.
sell more than one
Storm.
seat this time, bro. He's gonna sell more than one seat this time.
You gonna buy them all?
Whatever you want. Whatever you need. Hey, my heart belongs to you. Hey,
R&B,
right?
Okay.
You know?
All right.
Anywho.
It's
But
okay.
back to
I
what
had
you were
your
saying.
back, friend. I had your back.
And I can always count on you. I can always count on you. You know? Like 432. I'll be there.
Okay, Bruno Mars.
Oh,
I had to queue up a song, bro. It wouldn't be me if I didn't queue up a song. Come on now. But
That's
Haley,
true.
continue.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like that they could play in as long as he's comfortable with it, because I know that it does get to him a little bit, but like kind of to blur the lines, I feel like they could play into some of the hate and dislike he gets, and kind of, and I'm sure maybe they will do that, and maybe they are a little bit, but all of like the most disliked videos this year, because people suck on YouTube, are of him, obviously doing his big one. So if they went off of that, I don't know, it could fuel him going crazier than he already. We know Crash Out Jay's there, but I feel like if as long as he's comfortable with it, I'm surprised they haven't like gone off of that more.
I
That's
mean,
almost like a it's almost like a slippery slope to go down though too.
Yeah.
Like if
yeah,
you do play into that type of online stuff, you know what I mean? Like cuz I mean, it could play very well into like the reason why he turns heel and all that kind of stuff, but then it could also invite a whole lot more of that, and he already gets a lot of hate as it is.
It's like a straw that
yeah.
broke
And
the
it
camel's
it
back
almost
almost.
kind of invites people to sort of feed into that fuel a little bit. And I don't know. I would rather them not take that risk because
Jay Jay Uso is currently Coldplay in 2023. No, no, not 2023, and he's like Coldplay in 2013. You know how everybody was like, "Boo, Coldplay sucks," but really they're like one of the greatest bands of all time.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, so like people are treating them like, "Oh, you listen to Coldplay? Like, you listen to Nickelback?" But like everyone loves Nickelback. Nickelback has bangers. So like that's how I see it, bro. Like it's very at this moment, it's very trendy to hate Jey Uso, and so if you want to get a banker tweet, you'll you'll talk about Jey Uso. If you want a video
Mhm.
that's gonna go viral, you'll talk about Jey Uso because there's so many people who wants to also express similar hatred for that man. And so congratulations, you just bought you and your girlfriend dinner for tonight. And if it blows up big enough, congratulations, you just paid your car note. But yeah, that's really it.
I just like when the lines blurred, like psychology and story wise. Like I think that's why I enjoyed the Bloodline story so much when it was big, because I feel like a lot of the lines did blur. But I do think that's a good point, because I wouldn't want the hate to get out of control. But maybe eventually, if they did play into it, he could rise above that and become like a bigger powerhouse than he is.
My thing is, I feel like it would be some type of reverse psychology of some sort with the crowd
Yeah.
because, like, if he starts to lean into the heat that he's getting from people, you know, the WWE turns that into, or they consider that, you know, they call that heat, and
Mm-hmm.
that's still good to them. Like
Mm-hmm.
Dominic Mysterio had folks crashing the fuck out behind him, right?
Mhm.
So, and in the same with Charlotte Flair, people real life did not like Charlotte Flair, and so they had to play into that heat to the point that she was like, you know, she had to be a heel despite her coming back, returning at the Royal Rumble as a face. Like they had a whole rollout for her. She was supposed to be the it girl. That was her whole storyline build, that they were like her whole character persona was changing from that. But like it seems like they were like, okay, let's just revert back to Charlotte Flair because the crowd doesn't want it girl Charlotte Flair. They don't want anything from Charlotte Flair really. So
Yeah.
and and I feel like that's where SmackDown, at least the women's division, is kind of faltering because like the WWE universe picks and chooses who they want in that picture.
Mm-hmm.
And like mind you, Charlotte is a main event caliber talent that should be chasing main event caliber gold.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that she has to be so far removed from it and then even lost at WrestleMania behind it, you know, to me it just I don't know. I'm kinda sad that she lost the tag titles with Alexa,
I
but
am.
also I'm really happy that she did because they're back to teasing Charlotte and Jade.
Yes.
And I'm very interested in seeing that because I mean Bianca's gone, Naomi's out. Jade has to have some steep competition,
Mhm.
someone who is going to be able to go up against her and she knows that she might be just in a little bit of trouble with. And Charlotte Flair is the girl for that. She is
Mm-hmm.
the woman for that. And I just feel like they would be able to tell an insane story once they decide to pull the trigger on that. But I am also happy that they are starting to allow the other women in the women's division to take a swing at Jade's championship. The fact that you know BFAB got to have a match against her, even though it wasn't a championship match. I'm happy that she was able to get in the ring and actually fight against the champion. Same with Michin, because they're teasing Michin going up against Jade Cargill. Like, I'm happy about that. It's not the same thing every week, because like with Tiffany, it was Jade Nia, Nia Jade, Jade Nia, Nia Jade, Jade Nia, Nia Jade, and it just kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I was like, okay, bro, it gets to a point.
9 months of
And
that.
Hey, we're
yeah,
done though. We're free. I will
Oh.
say, just to go back to the Charlotte point for one quick second,
mm-hmm.
the Charlexa thing has done a really great thing for us because people
Yeah,
are seeing Charlotte as Ashley a little bit. So
mm-hmm.
now
Yeah.
when she goes up against Jade, who is said to be this monster heel dominant force, Charlotte can be the it girl, the face that she was originally supposed to be
Right.
in February of this year, because it'll be, sometime next year probably when they do it. But my point is, it really helped us get to a point to where it wasn't two heels going at each other. It wasn't two people that the crowd hated going at each other. You actually have people who are now wooing and they're excited. They want Charlotte there now. It just took us a while to get there, and I will be thankful for that, even though I will miss my glorious Charlexa.
And I think that's the same formula they're trying to kind of implement when it comes to like Rhea too. Because if you think about it,
Yes.
Rhea and Charlotte are kind of in the same boat when it comes to people that have been consistently in the main title picture. And because they were in it for so long, people grew hatred for them because of how many opportunities and stuff they were getting. But now that Rhea has kind of taken a step back and is with Io and is doing tag stuff with Io, people like the amount of people that I've seen online now that have kind of taken a step back from bashing on Rhea so often
Thank
is
God.
it's insane. Like, and I think that
But
Rhea truly needed something like that. And I think it's going to be the same thing where they're going to keep Rhea out of it for a while, and then eventually when it does come time for her to sort of make that step back into the main title picture, people are going to perceive her a lot differently because of this run with Io.
But I mean, I feel like also, like with Rhea kind of stepping back, it kind of highlights the problem with the women's division on Raw. Because when I say that I am the slightest bit interested in Stephanie Vaquer and her title reign right now, like I'm so sorry, I can't be sold on it. I roll my eyes now. Like, I enjoy Stephanie, I do. But like, they're not doing anything with her to make me be like, hell yeah, Stephanie Vaquer. Like, I'm very bored. And like, I hate that. Like, they keep doing this thing where they keep wanting to have in-ring interviews with her. They keep bringing her out to have these in-ring interviews. And then this last time was very awkward because she came out and Nikki immediately stopped her and hold her ass up on that stage. And I loved the promo that Nikki cut from start to finish. She talked her shit and then
And
went on
did
and then went to the back. And but the thing is, they haven't done a good job with making Stephanie Vaquer look strong or appealing to anyone as a champion, because Stephanie has taken L's as champion despite her not being the person who has been pinned, right?
Mhm.
So it she doesn't look like a strong champion in this moment. And honestly, I'm just like, okay, Nikki came in. She's doing what she's doing. I'm like, girl, just put the title on Nikki. Let Nikki be this big bad girl and let her do what she got to do, bro. Because Stephanie just isn't doing it for me. There's going to be some people out there that's probably going to disagree with me and be like, oh, Stephanie's doing the best she can with what she's been given. And Stephanie's this and this and that. And that's cool. And I understand that. And your opinion is valid, just like mine is. But that's just how I feel about what I'm seeing right now. I'm just not convinced or sold on her right now as champion.
Well,
She's
and
character work.
this is something that I kind of told you guys, but I'm going to bring it up now too. I feel like anybody who came after Naomi was going to be set up for failure no matter what.
Yeah.
Because of what Naomi was doing with the title and with her character surrounding the title, she did so much for it that now
she set that
it's
motherfucking bar so damn high.
she did.
She set
She
that
really
motherfucking
did.
bar so
I
damn
miss
like-
high.
her.
And like anybody that was going to follow after that, I feel like was automatically going to be set up for a little bit of disappointment. But when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to Stephanie, I mean, like you said, Haley, like they haven't done any sort of like character work, or they haven't done anything to really prove why she should be considered a strong champion. And I think that not doing that has really been like the detriment to her reign so far, because it's not convincing people to sort of buy into this title reign from her. And like I love
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie Becker. I have been high on her since she was in CMLL and New Japan and all that kind of stuff. So I've seen what Stephanie can do with championships. And like the fact that there's been absolutely no work for her with this title reign has been incredibly disappointing to witness.
I think I think we also have to look at the fact that it's a women's world title problem, because EO's run with that title was very similar to what we're getting out of Stephanie. We see Naomi so high up because of what she was doing. It wasn't booking, it wasn't
Yeah.
creative. It was Naomi. Naomi was taking the time to make these, argue with people on Twitter and make us want to see her crash out, for lack of a better word. But even
Yeah.
when EO had the title, we all were like, where is she? Why aren't we getting more of EO? Why aren't we getting more of her in ring, doing promos, whatever? And they're falling into that exact same trap with Stephanie. And I don't know what needs to be done to get us into a place where that title is being showcased. It's made to feel like it matters, because I hate to say it, I mean this as respectfully as possible, that women's intercontinental championship means more than the women's world championship right now,
Mhm.
because you've just had Becky and Maxine with AJ Lee in a
Mm-hmm.
segment, and we have to do something to keep that women's world title interesting, which is why I'm very excited about the Nikki Bella heel turn. Y'all know I'm this is my thing, this is my
Yes.
jam. I love it. I loved everything she had to say. I'm glad she's taking that same criticism she's getting, which is something we mentioned, and she's pushing it back, because y'all can say I'm not somebody who started the evolution. I am, just like Jay, I'm that bitch, and you're gonna learn. So I'm not gonna lie, even if it's not, if we need to keep Stephanie strong, I don't mind Brie popping up and, helping with the little twin magic s type of thing.
Which is she talking
I
about
mean,
coming back?
she says she said recently on their show
I'll
that she got
scream.
one more run in her.
Yeah, she
I'll
said
lose
that.
my shit.
That was the other day, I think.
Yeah, that was this week. What, like Tuesday maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she said
Somewhere
I
in
got
that
one
time.
more
Like
in me.
she said, I got one more run, and I mean, not for nothing. Rumored, we don't know true, but rumored she was supposed to be back this summer. She's supposed
Yeah.
to be back earlier this year to come, be with Nikki. I think this is the perfect opportunity if we're going to bring her in, because not only does it bring Brie in, but it keeps Stephanie looking as dominant as she actually is, because Nikki still had to have help, and it takes Nikki right back to her OG heel Nikki era, where she'll do whatever it takes to prove to you that she's that girl. Doesn't matter if you
I love
say
it,
she
Picasso.
cheated, whatever. Like that's all I'm saying. Like we can. I just want us to make. We have an opportunity with Stephanie and Nikki. We can make
Mm-hmm.
this interesting. Let's do it. Let's actually, even if it's not that she's dropping the title to Nikki at Survivor Series, we can run this match again for at least once or twice more, to give them such
Mhm.
a heated feud where Nikki and Stephanie are going back and forth, and Stephanie is telling us just how betrayed she is by Nikki, because while she was supposed to do it, we haven't really heard a lot. We know it, but we haven't really gotten the opportunity to hear it from her to a certain extent. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping they just pull the trigger on this. If not, Stephanie losing, because look, I'm really 50-50 on it. I want to see something that wakes up that title picture.
Mhm.
That's all.
Yeah, because I don't know when Liv's coming back, but my theory is I think they might have Liv win the Rumble this year if they don't have
I agree.
Lash or someone else. I think it's coming. And so I think that if
Nope.
they're.
Liv might actually pop up for Survivor Series to help Dom win that Intercontinental Championship back from John
Oh, I didn't think
Cena.
about that.
Cause like whatever it
I
takes
hope
to
so.
not have Gunther with that damn Intercontinental Championship, bro. Cause
Yeah,
like,
that's please.
cause
I was
like
waiting for us to
we've
get on
had
there.
too much, bro. We've had too much going on. Like
I'm good.
and we were gonna find our way back
real
anyways.
quick. What are your actual predictions though? Who do y'all think is winning, Stephanie or Nikki? Before we jump into John and Dom,
Oh
Stephanie or
no,
Nikki?
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Who y'all got?
They finna have
Stephanie or
Stephanie
Nikki?
win, bro. They finna have
Okay.
Stephanie win.
I
But
think
you
finna have
want
Stephanie might
something.
win the first
Okay.
match
Yeah.
between them.
Okay. I'm
Eventually,
gonna say Stephanie
Because I don't
wins
think
by
this is a
DQ
one-off.
also. I don't either.
It's
I
not.
don't either. So
She
I'm
gonna
gonna say
get that
Stephanie
one
wins by
and-
DQ.
okay, I agree with
Okay.
that.
All right. Now
By
go
DQ?
back to
Yeah,
because Brie popped up and the ref
Oh.
actually saw her and or he realized that it wasn't Nikki in the ring, you know. So I think Stephanie wins by DQ, and then we get the Bellalution all over again of sorts.
Okay, real
Maybe
shit,
not
real
that
shit.
type of thing, but you know, y'all know. Anyway,
I like
Real
that
shit,
he
real
didn't
shit.
realize it wasn't Nikki in the ring thing, and they play their twin. I want that to happen. I need that.
I feel like
So-
they don't look as similar
They don't
anymore,
look-
and
they
they can't
don't
pull
look-
it
Yeah,
off.
not anymore.
They can't pull it off.
that's actually the perfect part.
Yeah,
the perfect
it makes
part
it
of
easier for
trying-
the ref to be like, wait a minute.
Exactly, because the ref is like,
Yeah.
because and it's a comedic relief moment because she's like, I
Yeah.
am Nikki, and it's like, you're definitely Brie. No, thank you. Ring the bell, and then Nikki pops up and it's like, what just happened? You know, I think it could work. I think it could work, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
anyway, on to what you would like to happen in regards to John and Dom, because we all
Yeah.
know who's going to end up as John's final opponent. It
It-
should have been
I-
Dolph Ziggler, but whatever.
Get you
I
that title back,
definitely-
Dom.
I definitely think that Liv Morgan is going to show up at Survivor Series. She is going to help Dominic Mysterio get his Intercontinental Championship back, and that leaves John Cena open for whoever is going to be his opponent, his final opponent at Saturday night's main event. But when they had Gunther come back to his old music, and they had him with they did a whole repackage of him. They did a whole
It's
repackage
over.
of him, mind you. So, and everyone knew the moment that he showed up, bro. This is just their way of trying to hide the fact that Gunther's gonna be his opponent, so people won't boo too bad. But like, it's too late. Because like
I would anyway, but
everybody was like, well, why are y'all counting Javon out? Why are y'all counting Javon out right now? Like he hasn't even had a chance yet. And I was like, you know what? You're right. And then Gunther came out, and I was like, yeah, bro, GG's.
Never
It was
mind.
Walter
Like, you know,
music.
like-
He came out to Walter music. That's what it was.
Yeah.
The like.
They also used that in Imperium, so like that was the Imperium music too when they were back in NXT, and then it kind of when they moved up, they still used it for a little bit before it went to the Ring General song. May she rest in peace, because that is a bop. I'm not even gonna lie to
It
you.
is.
That
It is.
it is a bop.
This is the thing, and I mean, it's a deviation, but whatever. I'm not necessarily upset about him being John's final opponent.
I am.
Mhm.
My thing is, why did we need this tournament when we already have been hearing for the last 3 to 4 months? And I'm so sorry, I have to do it. Why the fuck did we bring back Dolph Ziggler for nothing?
yeah, it almost feels like an insult to our intelligence a little bit. You know what I mean?
What do you mean Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler came back and neither one advanced? So sorry. And
For
to be
fucking
clear,
what?
to my solo fans, I'm sorry, I'm not saying I wanted Solo to lose. I'm not. The other man,
But I
not so
wanted-
much. I just wanted to see
No.
Dolph Ziggler keep moving. That I
When
didn't
Dolph
want
Ziggler, when they hit Dolph Ziggler's music, bro, I was like, yeah. I got on Twitter and I was like, yeah, Solo's gonna have to feel the cool Carissa that Slim Jim
Solo
logo.
he gotta lay on the
He
Slim
gotta
Jim.
Bro,
logo.
I said he had to look up at the lights, and Lonnie got so mad.
It wasn't Solo.
Though.
It wasn't Solo, and I understand because I have seen this floating around a little bit. I'm not gonna say nothing too much. I understand that Nick is in TNA, but that show off theme, him as Dolph Ziggler, is still special. We have not seen
Mhm.
Dolph Ziggler in forever. And to be quite honest, I never understood why they decided to part terms. Whatever it was, it is what it is. I just never thought he would be back. Also,
Me
I
either.
thought he would just go about his business, maybe pop up for one last match in a few years when he's ready to completely hang it up. But so I showed my ass a little bit because, like, what do you mean Dolph Ziggler is here?
I mean,
that's all.
I thought it was also interesting when Zack Ryder popped up. Insane pop for him, by the way. Insane pop. There was so many people on the timeline. They were like, "Who the fuck is Zack Ryder?" And then there was people
I
that
wanted to fight.
like every time I like scrolled,
so
there was someone's like, "Who the fuck was this?" And then you'll see someone in the comments trying to assist the people who didn't know who Zack Ryder was. They were like, "It's Matt Cardona." And they were like, "Oh, he looks different." No, he doesn't.
No, he
it's the
doesn't.
same dark ass
No.
beard, bro.
He's got that
It's the
same
same dark
tan,
ass
the same-
beard. That is still the Long Island Ice Z, bro. Like what are we talking about, bro? That is the broski. That's the woo woo woo.
I just
Like-
really enjoyed him coming back, even if it was just for fucking nothing.
I wish that at
No.
least one of them would have advanced.
Exactly.
Like, make it a
Either
little
one.
believable that one of the surprise opponents, right? You know what I mean? It didn't matter if
Yeah.
it was Zach or if it was Dolph, but like one of them.
One of them
Should've.
should have moved because it kind of makes the returns a little bit pointless.
Pretty much
Yeah.
because
We
we got
brought
there.
we brought these
Yeah,
folks
'cause-
back just to like, and I mean, not for nothing, everyone's pulling out John's pipe bomb promo where he said their names while they were in other promotions. We could have ran with that for a little bit. We
could've.
Now-
really, it was there.
They didn't even
I
have
def-
to make it to like the finals or anything like that.
Just
Just
the
like
second round.
the second
Just
round
the
is
second
fine.
Second round would have been great. I feel like not even that, but I feel like putting like even though I enjoyed seeing Gunther versus Javon, I feel like giving Javon Gunther the first round was
messed up.
just to me was a bit fucked up. Same
It
thing
is.
because like now they got Carmella going up against Bronson, and we know how that's about to fucking go. And so
Michael, don't you dare fucking get involved.
The
I
only-
swear to
mind you, it's
God.
not even Michael that we worried about. It should be
But
the
I'm
the,
saying,
the
I still am.
The only good thing that I'm pulling from the whole Javon Gunther matchup is the fact that like because they put him up against Gunther, I think they truly believe that Javon is going to be something special.
for sure.
Yeah.
And he
Right?
did
Like,
great.
because, I mean, Javon's gone against Randy Orton. He's gone against Gunther. Clearly, they trust him enough in these positions to be able to have him
he
go
also
against
fought
these.
Sheamus.
Yep. And, like,
Oh yeah.
But this is
They
also
trust him enough to
exactly
do that.
why. It's exactly why he should have been John's.
yeah. I'm with you. I just, yeah.
I get frustrated because it, like I said, it's a roundabout way to get us to the point we were already at. So I need Dom to win at Survivor Series because
Mhm.
I don't want that title back on Gunther. I just don't. I'm
I
sorry.
don't think Gunther should go back down to the mid card.
You would think they
Realistic-
were
I mean,
gonna
that's
put
a good point,
or the
too.
unit or the biggest title, right? Like
I
don't-
mean,
I don't
To
think he should go back
me-
to the mid card, but I don't think he should go into the world title picture either. I think
To
that Gunther
me-
needs like a separate.
a
to
break from a
me-
title.
to me, I feel like, I feel like it's okay for him to go back to the mid card scene, just because we've had a lot of great wrestlers that are like heavily associated with the Intercontinental Championship. Like when you look at the Intercontinental Championship, who do you think of? You think of The Miz. You think of Dolph Ziggler. You
Dean
like,
Ambrose.
These Dean Ambrose. Like these are greats who were like strictly or not strictly, but like bound to the mid card scene. But they made the most of it to the point where their names are larger than life within the company. And so, like, I hate that a lot of wrestling fans these days, we've kind of moved to a point where we're okay with diminishing specific things, and making it feel like, or cheapening it, and then making it seem like everyone deserves way more than than what they're given. Like the whole, oh, doing this on a random Monday night situation, to me, like, I hate when I hear that.
So do
Like,
I.
people booing the fact that, like, oh, this person is a main event caliber person. He needs to be going after he needs to be going after a world championship. Like, not everyone's going to make it to the world championship picture because not everyone is of the world championship caliber. Yes, they might be a great wrestler and everything like that, but like, can we ever see them as a world champion? For example, Ilya, and we might one day see him as a world champion, and that's okay. And this is just me, like, just looking at him, just as someone who's watching him. Like, yes, he's a fantastic fighter.
You
He
in
is.
danger, my girl.
I don't give a fuck.
look at Mad's face.
I don't give.
Everybody,
I don't give a
Aisha's
fuck.
views do not reflect the rest of the Too Sweet Society. I'm just
Like,
kidding.
I don't care. It's
Deep
just
breaths.
like.
It
It's
was
just
Mad's
like.
face the second you said it. It was like,
Like, he's and I can say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep on saying, Ilya Dragunov is a great fighter. He's a great fighter. To me, personality wise, like, someone got on TikTok the other day and was like, I think there should be a faction with Trick, Mello, Javon, and Ilya. And I was like,
with them.
I was like, why? I was like, mind you, yeah, they're all great fighters. That's the only thing they have in common. Ilya has the fucking personality of a wet doorknob. To me, he does. He just stands there, he aura farms, and yeah, he's great in the ring. That's really it. Every time I've saw him on screen, he's just there. To me, he's just there. And that's fine. Again. But your in-ring ability does not equate to personality. Like, I'm amazed every time I see him in the ring. I can glaze him there. But am I interested in him when he's just outside the ring? No, I'm not. Same way with Gunther. I enjoy Gunther in the ring. Outside, he's fucking boring. That's just what it is, right?
Calls people bored. That's my favorite thing he ever did. Hit that and Goldberg, but everything else, no.
That's really it with me. And like it's the same with Sami Zayn. And I know a lot of people are gonna be, oh, Sami Zayn is a world champion. Like, Sami Zayn is definitely a guy that I see that's probably going to be around the mid-card scene a lot for a while, because he's been pushing this whole world title scene picture and talk about how he wants to be a world champion, and I just don't see them giving him that. I just really don't. At this point, I don't, because he's so far removed from the original objective that it just doesn't seem like something that's going to happen. I know everyone's like, oh, it's going to happen in Saudi. It's going to happen in Saudi. I don't even see it happening in Saudi. Like, honestly.
Aren't they bringing back a bunch of people that retired in Saudi anyway? So, like, do we even know what's happening there?
No, I'm talking about, like, the
Rock
Saudi
versus
Royal
Roman
Rumble
is what's happening there. That's
like,
I've seen that. I know that there's chemistry. Let's just talk. We've seen it too many times. The tractor was enough. See, the tractor was the final seal. We don't need anymore.
Babes, I said Rock.
I thought you said.
Why the fuck would I say that?
I don't. That's why I was confused. I was like,
I'm
we've
sorry.
seen.
No, Roman versus The Rock.
Speaking of that, though, that's probably Roman's next.
For
That's
fucking what?
Next what?
His next.
Did you see them?
I'm so sorry.
Shit over.
I'm so sorry.
No, absolutely
You want to
not.
know? I did think about this, and I really hate that I thought about this, because the WarGames match, their advantage matches on Monday, right? Mm-hmm. And each time they have done the WarGames advantage match, Jay has been the person who goes up against whoever the fuck the opposite team chooses. And something is telling me deep down in my hearts of hearts they're going to have Brock Lesnar go up against Jay, and his ass can't run this time. He can't hide. He can't get underneath the ring. He's just going to have to take all 85 of them F5s and suplexes, bro.
He is scheduled to be at Raw on Monday. Both him and Roman are scheduled for Raw Monday.
Yeah, bro.
So, GG's to Jay, though.
But the reason why I say that they're going to have another, I think this is like their 13th match now. The reason why I say that is because Roman wouldn't have been the answer after Brock came out if they weren't going to do something with that.
No, you're right. And I will say, as much as I hate to even acknowledge anything somewhat decent about that man, he sold the fuck out that Superman punch, which is why I do believe you are. Please no. And WWE tweeted today and was like, "We've all been waiting for this." Who is we?
Again, I was done when the tractor. I was done with the tractor. We
That was
didn't need any
enough.
more after that. Exactly. We like
And honestly, it's one of my favorite matches from that era because like
Same.
that match was just fucking insane. But either way, we really off the point.
But how do you outdo that? You can't. So leave it and move on to something
How do
else.
you outdo the doer? Sorry.
Like, there's just so many other avenues with like Roman that they could go. Like, and why do we need to go back to 2022? Like, let's move on.
The problem I have with it is that like I mean I'm sorry Haley, I'm sorry Clarissa, but Roman's days are numbered.
Hey,
right? Like
I mean, she's not lying. Let's just be 100%.
his days are numbered. Like
3 years.
I was to say because his contract is supposed to end after WrestleMania in 2026, or is it 2026 or 2027?
I think
one of
it's
those.
27.
well, they offer him
It's
like,
after
what,
the
$6
Saudi
million?
one. It's after the Saudi one.
So 27.
Okay, so I mean he's got what is that like 2 years left, and he shows up for the major PLEs and Madison Square Garden, and that's it. Like
I genuinely think that's more of TKO's doing than his though right now.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying
no,
it's
I get you.
his days are numbered as they are, whether it's his decision or whether it's TKO's decision. He's got a limited schedule and a limited number of matches left in that time span.
And I did hear he wants.
And
to
it
do
makes
more
me
movies.
upset that they're going back for like a nostalgia feud almost
I don't
instead
even think,
of
I don't even think they were doing that. I think they were more so doing that to acknowledge the fact that they have all of this history between each other. No one wants to see that match again.
No.
Like it's the equivalent of seeing John Cena and him go up against each other again. No one wanted that. We saw the outcome. Boo, tomato, boo, boo,
I will take Cody and Roman again over that. I will take Cody and Roman again over that. Like,
I
if
guess,
you
yeah.
want,
No, I agree.
I have an agenda. I have an
Agreed.
agenda.
I mean,
like, and I mean, also, I would much rather, if my options are Roman versus Brock or Roman getting absolutely fucking dog walked by Jey Uso, I'll take Jey Uso.
yeah, I just need that. It's second of
no.
all, he looks like a fucking Cabbage Patch Kid with that half ponytail. Like, not to mention everything, but like, my God, who told him that looks good? I had to throw that out there. It's been weighing on my mind since Monday. He looks like a cab. I mean, fuck the farm boy. That's just how I feel. Whatever. But he looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid. Okay, that's all. I'll leave it at that. But he does. Insert Cabbage Patch Kid picture.
The insert picture for me.
Well,
I mean, I do say I have to be. Excuse me. I have to be concerned because the two champions, Roman and that man, are the WrestleMania poster as of this moment. So there's something to be concerned about. But just to get us back on track really quick, how do you think Liv Morgan is showing up at Survivor Series?
I hope so.
Or do you just see John Cena retaining? Or is Dom gonna pull it off on his own? No Judgment Day, no Liv, no nothing. Just Dominic
He's not
Mysterio.
pulling it off on his own, bro.
You don't
They're
have
not.
faith in Dom, bro. Like, come on.
I don't.
That's Eddie
I have
Guerrero.
faith.
It's not his style.
I mean, they don't call that man Dirty Dom for no reason, bro. He's one of the dirtiest men in the game at this moment. So, like, of course, he's gonna find a way. And I feel like when he lost his title, he was talking about how nobody was around to help him keep his title. He was upset about it.
yeah.
Now,
He was saying, "Where's Finn? Where's JD?"
yeah, and now they're starting to roll Liv back out to the public again, which only makes me feel like her return is imminent. It's going to be happening really soon. And I feel like the best place for her to return will be at a big 4 PLE such as Survivor Series.
Yeah, I agree with that. I could even see a scenario almost where, like, you know, because of that tag team match or that multi-man match that they had with John Cena and Ray and Sheamus and all that kind of stuff, maybe like some part of the Judgment Day does come out and Ray comes out to try and stop them, but then you see Liv Morgan step in front of Ray like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like
Watch
that.
me.
I like that. Hmm.
I want to point something out before I forget, not to get off topic. Bailey and Asuka. Did anybody what's going on there? Do you think that Bailey's gonna turn heel and go that route again?
I mean, she can't
I
turn heel on Oscar because Oscar is the one who turned heel on her.
Not,
So
I
it would
know, but
just
like,
be
do you think she's gonna
revenge.
turn heel, like, and like kind
I
of
don't
team
know
up with
what's
her?
going on with Bailey
no,
at this point. I
Mm-mm.
Asuka asked her if she wanted to be part of the WarGames team, and Bailey said no. So they basically just went up to her to see if she would like to come back to them and see if they would like to quote unquote reunite Damage Control in a sense,
But
just
do
for
you think
that
that's gonna
one time
eventually
only
happen
thing.
though, or no?
No.
No, that's not gonna
Immediately,
happen,
no.
bruh.
Fuck no.
It's not.
I
Mind
kind
you,
of fear if they
Bailey
don't book her right, she's out of here soon.
I think
Bailey
she. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself on
No,
that.
she is. It's okay. She is.
Bailey is operating on his split personality persona at this moment. That that is a little bit rocky, and that's only just because of how they're booking her. Like I wasn't expecting her to get back in this little whirlwind of a romance with Lyra Valkyria. I was expecting this rebrand, this repackage, this rollout to be
Mm-hmm.
her going back into the main event scene because that was what they made the build up to her coming back, her return. You know, that's what they made it seem like. That's what it was going to be because like they had her on camera talking about who she was or who she thought she was and what
Yeah.
she wanted while she was still here, and all they've had her do for the most part is just they've had her chained to Lyra, and I'm not
And
really
that's if they
interested
even
in
book her
that.
on Raw at all, because it's been weeks that she's even. It's like
They
very wish washy.
they keep throwing her in tag matches with Lyra, and honestly, I just feel like Bailey would be a great competitor for Stephanie if they would have allowed her the opportunity. Because again, Bailey is a four horsewoman.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
They
and I
don't
know
treat her like
that And I know that the one of the main reasons why they took the title off of Becky was because they have plans of moving her back into the main title picture for Stephanie as well. And I heard that they were planning on moving Rhea back as well for Stephanie because they need people in that main title picture to make Stephanie's reign, interesting. Um, and so, like, why not add the heavy hitters? Becky, Bailey, Rhea. Those are the heavy hitters at this moment because Liv is kind of out. But when Liv comes back, I'm sure she's going to be focused on that as well, unless she decides she wants to get a little mom and pop on and get that women's intercontinental championship off of Maxine while Dominic has the intercontinental championship
Oh, that's
for the
cute.
Oh my
men.
god, matching Intercontinental
That's
Championships.
actually
Yeah.
quite
Wait,
cute.
I like
So,
that.
Like high
That's
key.
so cute.
High key, I can see that.
I like
I
that.
could see them doing that. I could.
now,
Huh.
will Liv fans be interested in that?
I think
I
so.
don't think so.
You don't?
No.
No,
No.
No.
They
no,
will not like it. No.
they not.
No.
They're
Mm-mm.
gonna want her back in the main title picture with that championship, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see because they also have AJ roaming around right now too.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
The AJ Liv Morgan match is right there.
it's right there,
It's right there.
and and I'm sure once Liv comes back, they'll probably try to find a way to segue to Punk and AJ versus
Liv Dom?
Liv Dom. But
Oh,
like
everyone's gonna crush him.
I don't want a majority of AJ matches to be mixed tag matches. I don't want that for her, right?
Me either.
Cuz AJ's back for a reason. And yeah, it was originally to like she said to help her
Her
husband,
husband.
but like girl, we got to see you skip around with Becky Lynch's championship around your waist after you stole it. You thought we just gonna want you to get googly eyes with your husband? Babes, no. I'm sorry. You're one of the greatest champions of all time. You're gonna have to go and grab one of them belts. You're gonna have to go do it for the one time. For me, for every AJ Lee fan out there, AJ, you're gonna have to go grab one of them belts. It's
I mean,
just
but
whichever one you
I will
want.
say I will say, if let's just play into this a little bit. If Liv is to go get that IC championship off of Maxine to have it matching with Dom, and somehow we do the Liv Dom CM, we can also get Liv Morgan versus AJ Lee for that title,
That'll be fun.
We could.
and that's
Uh,
how it moves on. And
Battle
it
the
could
crazy
work.
off. It would
It
work.
could really work. But
I
also, shout out
know.
to our newest champion, Maxine.
Yay!
Okay. Anyway,
Now I'm crunching the numbers. Naomi will be now. She is due in April, right? So
So that gives her.
that's like 5 months away because she's like 5 months pregnant right now. Pregnant. She's like pregnant right now. She's like 5 months.
Pregarina.
And yeah, pregnant.
Okay. Okay.
And so like
It
she
was
got
almost
5 months left. She got 5 months left. And so like when she gets back, she was already talking about how she was hoping that by the time she got back from maternity leave, AJ will still be there. How about, because mind you, Naomi already said
NASCAR.
that
Damn.
pissed me off so bad, bro. Cause
Let's
like,
go.
anywho, Naomi already said that when she get back, the title is hers again. She's coming back for what's hers. So it doesn't matter who the fuck has the title. Now, she did say that one of her matches, because like mind you, Naomi and AJ have really great chemistry in the ring. They fought a lot during the NXT days. They have fantastic chemistry in the ring, and mind you, they are the original pillars of NXT. Now, I know a lot of people talk about the pillars being like Rhea, Io, Bianca, but like AJ and Naomi are the girls of NXT. Like they were the original day one girlies. So
They were
like
the
to
first class, right?
They're
yeah,
first.
they
Yep.
were the first class. They were first class, yeah. So like I back when it was when it was an elimination show, when they hosted by Matt Stryker and they had mentors, but
Seems like so long ago. Damn.
I
It
know,
was. It was like
right?
over 10 years ago.
And so like it wasn't over 10 years ago. It was
Pretty sure.
close to 16, babe.
I mean, it was more than 10. I was just gonna let her. It was more.
I was
than
gonna
10.
say I know it was way over 10, but that's why I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, it's definitely
but
over 10.
but yeah, like something about imagining AJ with that women's world championship, or just Nikki with the women's world championship and Naomi coming back and putting belt to ass. Just something about that just feels
Baby,
right
go
to
eat
me
your one.
because
Get my
like
money.
I love a good diva moment, especially the ones that are wanting to come back and like see what's up with the women today because the women are very much so piquing their interest. Like, come on back, Bree.
I
I'm
want
happy
Kelly
that
Kelly to
Nikki's
come back
back.
too.
I'm happy that Nikki came back and she's having fun interacting with the women today. Like I feel like she's learning more about how the women of today move in the ring. Like I want to see Bianca up against Nikki. I would love to see Bianca up against Nikki. I think that would be a fantastic match. No? Is it
I
because
need
that's your
Bianca and
faves,
Jade.
bro? You don't want to have to. You're so.
What do you want? What am I supposed to do if Nikki's on one side, Bianca's on the other? What am I supposed to do? Who do I cheer for?
Same thing
what do
we
I
do
do?
with Punk and Roman. We
You need to get like the
Sew it.
half t-shirt, like yeah.
Now, you know what? I have one side Nikki, one side EST.
Yeah.
That would be sick, actually.
Ooh,
And you
that'll
could
be
bejewel
really
it,
cute.
dazzle it.
I'm gonna have if they ever, and I hope they do, because I'm enjoying Nikki's run. Like I really love this for her because when she got injured, she really was like in the gym. She was training more. She was trying to become a better wrestler, and she got sidelined. So I love this for her, and her son is getting to see her do this. So like he thinks she's a badass, and I just think that's so fucking adorable.
It is.
But to see her with like mixing up with someone like Bianca would be so absolutely insane. I mean, I just hope everyone has fun. But to back to the original point, yes, give me Nikki or AJ versus Naomi for that women's world title the second. And I mean, I don't want to hear a fucking peep out of people talking about some, oh, she just gets to come back and get the title. Yes, she does.
Yes.
She doesn't have to
Yes.
get a fucking contenders match. She don't gotta win a fucking briefcase. Nothing. She can come back and say, I want what's mine and get it. And y'all gonna shut the fuck up and like it.
She waited long enough the first time, so
give her her
because
shit
she
back.
never
It's
lost
hers.
her title. She didn't lose her title. She
Mm-mm.
let someone else keep it warm. The people who are holding
It's
the
just
titles,
borrowed.
yeah, borrowed, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Thank you, Jim.
But
Thank you, Jim.
Big Jim, not a little.
But
Zebras.
Haley,
Haley.
Girl, what the
you were so white. I love
You
it.
know,
I love
I swear to
everything
God, I'm going
about
off
it.
camera. Goodbye.
Bruh, Haley's brain is like a pinball machine. Bring your ass back here. It's like a pinball because she's just like ding, 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 ding. Like, oh, Zebros. Oh, Naomi. Oh, random thing Aisha did 2 weeks ago. You know, like.
Haley reminds me of, like, you know the dog from Up?
Squirrel. Squirrel.
I'm the poster child for ADHD. Goddamn.
Hi,
That's
I
Haley,
am
bro.
Doug.
Hey, man. You know?
But which matches have we covered so far? We just got done with Dom and Liv Morgan, okay,
Mhm.
and John Cena, and so we all
We have the women's
agree-
WarGames match to.
Yes.
Yeah, now we got to talk about the women's War Games match, and we kind of already know. I mean, they alluded to Becky and AJ, or they just alluded to AJ being in it. They didn't really allude to
Becky's
Becky. I'm
petty
sure
ass.
Becky's probably gonna pop up on Raw Monday, and then that's when it's gonna be official that she's in it. But like they already alluded to AJ being part of the War Games match. I definitely there's no story there. All I know is that Charlexa, Rio, and AJ are 100% winning that match. They're 100%. Who's taking the pin? I don't want to.
Kari.
I hope. Lash is coming in too strong to take that pin, bro.
Flash, I'll set the world on fire.
That forearm of hers,
Yeah.
man. That she'd be taking everyone out
Bruh,
with it.
she's been laying folks the fuck out with that damn forearm.
I hope that-
absolutely love it.
This is me being selfish, but I hope that the qualifier match for the women's WarGames advantage match is Lash Legend versus Rhea Ripley. That's just
that
me
would
being,
be a
that's me being
fucking
selfish.
match.
I think
That
you
would
should
be a
stay selfish.
fucking match.
That's me
I'ma
being a greedy
manifest it
bitch,
with
but
you.
hey, I need that. Like they've been teasing so much of it with Lash being the one to directly go to Rhea and be the one to take her down. Like I feel like it
mean,
has to happen.
She's the powerhouse of her group. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, it's Naya." No,
No.
it's Lash.
It's
Lash is
Lash.
definitely
Lash.
the powerhouse. Like, I'm very interested in seeing how that's gonna play out. Like who I know they finna have Kyrie and Io are going to do the spots in this match. I don't think
For sure.
did Asuka was Asuka in a War Games or has she been in one or was she out the last time they were in it? I think she was out because Damage Control. It was just what no. Yeah, because she's been out for like a year and a half. Yeah,
She's been out for a while.
last year's
It
Survivor
was-
Series was Liv, Raquel, Naya.
I think she was in
Tiffy.
2022.
Was Tiffy in that one?
Tiffany was in that one.
2022 She hasn't been in it since 2022. I don't think.
Okay, so I'm very interested in seeing what crazy ass spots that Asuka's gonna have. I know Kyrie and Io are going to the top. I really hope that Charlotte keeps her ass from up top again because
She don't
Need
even
her to
that's-
stay her feet on the ground.
that is
Like-
I can't deal with it again. I cannot do it. No, ma'am. You do not
Her-
get to do a spot.
Her and Seth both need to, like, they're both so good, and I feel like that they need to, like, fine tune their wrestling style a little bit so they don't keep hurting themselves, because
Someone strap their feet to the ground.
they don't have to prove anything anymore though. Like, we know they can do all these spots, but I feel like they're both such great performers that they constantly like want to show us, oh yeah, like I could do all this stuff, and then they end up, I feel like, hurting themselves, not because they don't know what they're doing, just because if you're doing, crazy moves all the time.
One thing though, this was the first time in a long time Charlotte's actually been like full blown injured. The
That's
rest
true.
of them have
Yeah.
just been like
Yeah.
more personal, because I know like I think an implant burst once or something.
Yep.
But like this is the
Ooh.
first time she's actually been like injured.
Injured.
Yeah, she
Steph
came
is
off the
different.
Well, yeah, Seth,
she
he's
came
on
off
his
top of
knife.
that damn moonsault, bro. She came
just
off the
landed
top
wrong.
and it was murder. She wrote right after
Yeah.
that. I think she was the only one that came out of that match injured.
Mhm.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
she
pretty
was
sure.
on. So like, I don't know. I don't think there's much to say about the women's war games match because again, they kind of threw that together all at the last minute too.
I wish they
And
would
but
stop doing that with the women's match though, because
I wish
like
they'd stop doing with both of them
I
in
mean,
general.
but like at least the men's has a little bit more, because the Uso outside of Cody, the whole team has been fighting with Division for 80% of this year.
Mhm.
yeah,
So like there's at least some form of a blood feud, because that's what I feel like war games should be for. Blood feuds. They should be for, I absolutely fucking despise you. I want to beat the ever living shit out of you. That's what war games should be. So it makes sense for Division, Punk, Roman, the Usos, even though it could have been built better. But for the women, it's always just, oh, we haven't been really getting along. And then, hey, we're going to put these two people on a team who don't really like each other. Like
Yeah.
we can do more. And if we're not going to do more,
yeah,
like I don't want to say it, but like, mind you, Evolution 2 is still to this day the best PLE WWE has had in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just very
The
surprised
women can do
that
it.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I feel like it would have made more sense for the Judgment Day to be in the mix with the Kabuki Warriors versus
Yeah.
Lash and Naya being in
Mhm.
there. Because the Judgment Day has kind of been, they're Roxanne and Raquel have kind of been in a tag team mix and they've been going back and forth with Charlexa. So to see them in there would have been interesting. But of course, they gotta have Naya has been in just about every War Games match, I believe. So like of course she had to be in there. They had to figure something out. But yeah, I do think a lot of the things that they done for the women's war games match has just kind of been like thrown at the wall, and then whatever falls to the ground first is what's the story, um, which is unfortunate, but yeah,
It's no disrespect to Naya, but like, it's enough. Like, it's just enough. Give someone else a turn in the War Games match. Like, it is enough.
You can't really say that though, because Rhea's been in the last few, and then if
Yeah.
you look at the men's side, if you take Cody out, you have the exact same team from last year, and what the
yeah,
year before that.
yeah,
And then if you
Pretty
take
much.
Punk out, like Roman and the Usos have been in the last. This will be their third one straight, I think.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
like, if you're gonna say, we have
That's
to be
real.
fair.
That's real.
If you're gonna say it about Naya, then you need to say this is the last time I want to see Jay, Roman, Jimmy in a War
Yeah.
Games match. Also, just
Yep.
to and
because
Rhea,
Jay's
just
been
to
in
be
all
fair.
four.
Yeah,
Jay's been in all four War Games matches. He's currently undefeated in War Games matches as well. So like, yeah, yeah,
I mean, if they switch it up next year, I wouldn't be mad, but I would prefer to see maybe Jay having like a title shot, a title match. But yeah, I think it's just because I feel like they put Naya in like a lot of the same spots because she is the powerhouse. So maybe this year, like, they will give more of that to Lash, and we'll see kind of like a switch up. So maybe it won't, I think that's like the issue though, because I think my favorite matches that Naya has had have been with Rhea,
Mm-hmm.
truthfully. I haven't really enjoyed that many other of her other matches. I'm just being
Now
honest.
I am curious of how far Lash and Naya's alliance is going to go, because the Kabuki Warriors are the tag team champions. They don't ever
Oh.
really put heels up against heels ever. And it's quite obvious that Rio is going to be taking those titles off of them. So I guess that's when we'll finally see Lash and Naya like in the mix. But like, what are they gonna do?
In the
For the
meantime,
time, yeah. In the meantime, for the time being, while we're waiting on Rio to take the titles off of the Kabuki Warriors. Like, I don't know. I'm hoping after WarGames they just let Lash and Naya kind of just split off from each other and let Lash get some matches underneath her belt as a singles competitor without Naya spawning, because that's what she likes to do. She loves
Mm.
spawning and fucking up matches and then gloating about it on the outside of the ring. I'm sorry, Lonnie. I know you have a lot of faves, but like, yeah. Um
Shout out Lonnie.
yeah, that's just one of those things. I really, really, really want Lash to be able to get some matches underneath her belt clean, because I know what Lash Legend is capable of, and it's not gonna be having Nia Jax coming out there to cost every match in the matches ending with them jumping people each time. I don't
yeah,
want to see that, because Lash is so much more than that, and her fans know it. The people who have been watching NXT know it. She is way more than a sidekick. She doesn't really need a companion.
that's what I
She
was
can
about to
do
say.
she can do bad all by her motherfucking self.
Imagine she
So
takes the title off Chelsea Green eventually.
that would be nice. I
I
would
would like
love
that.
that. And there better not be a fucking struggle either, because that should be easy work. Easy fucking
Light
work,
work.
bruh.
I,
Light work, no reaction.
this is the thing. I might be delusional. I actually have faith in, and it's so crazy. I have faith in Lash Legend, not her, the way they're going to book her.
I think so
Just
too.
because the way she has just come out the gate swinging, she's been looking so good. And last few weeks on Twitter has just been really just her fans begging for her to be used better, used better, used better. She popped up on
Mm-hmm.
SmackDown. With the way Chelsea stole the title from Julia, it makes perfect sense that the next person to get it is Lash. So like I kind of have faith. But here's the thing: it was dumb for Naya and Lash to even help the Kabuki Warriors win the titles off of Charlexa. You should have jumped their ass after the match, because why wouldn't you want those titles on the same show as you? If
Mm-hmm.
if
Right.
that like I'm hoping that this is just a convenience minor thing. Like, yeah, we'll be in a tag for a little while, but really
Like, I'm hoping
separate
this
ways.
was just their way of like taking the titles off of Charlotte. It was their way of getting them into War Games, which I hate that, because that's what they did with Jay last year. They had the title take the Intercontinental Championship taken off of Jay just so he can be in the War Games match. I
Mm-hmm.
fucking hated that.
Oh, I forgot about
That
that.
that shouldn't even be necessary. I don't feel like people should lose their titles just to be in a War Games match. Because, like, mind you, like
Cody.
this time around, we got the World Heavyweight Champion and the WWE Undisputed Champion in the same fucking ring for War Games, and no one has to lose a title at all.
Mm-mm.
Like, so I'm very interested in like seeing where that goes when the women's War Games has concluded. Like, are we gonna see Rio and the Kabuki Warriors go up against each other?
I think
Or
so
are
too.
we gonna see Charlexa and the Kabuki Warriors go up against each other? Like, is Charlexa going to continue to be a tag team? Like, what's going to happen after this? How are they planning on leaving that cage when this is all said and done?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even
that's
know.
that's those are the questions that I'm asking, and those are the questions I'm curious the answer to. So I am looking forward to what happens, the aftermath of the women's War Games match. But I know the good guys are winning. I know Charlexa, Rio, and AJ Lee are winning.
That's what I was about that. Oh, we didn't even talk about AJ and Becky getting pulled into this match after this past Monday. How are y'all
Yeah.
feeling about AJ Lee being in her first War Games match?
I'm
I like
excited
it.
for her.
I like it.
I'm yeah.
All
Yeah,
right, Haley.
it's just, you know, like
Hey,
I'm glad that in this run that AJ is able to come back and like see all of, you know, like how the women's division has changed since she left.
Absolutely.
Right? Because like now like we have obviously like the women's world championship, we have, you know, two titles on two brands. We have the mid-card titles now. We have women's war games matches and all this kind of stuff, things that she never got to experience while she was here, and
Mhm.
now she gets to experience them, and I'm
I love
really
that
really
for her.
excited for that. Yeah. And like it's almost like a I don't even know the word for it, but it's a happy moment to like see like because you know the people like Nikki Bella and AJ Lee, the people who kind of made the women's division like what it could turn into today,
Mhm.
to see like the result of all their hard work and everything that they did come to fruition, and for them to be able to not only see it but to be a part of it is
Yeah.
Right.
really really cool.
I agree. I agree. So,
Poetic.
final thoughts: heel team or face team? We know
Face.
Aisha's. Okay.
No face. Face.
For the men's war games match.
For the women's War Games match,
Oh,
so we can go to the men's War
oh
Games
okay.
match.
Yeah, I think the faces are gonna win.
Same, same. So, about that men's match,
I was just.
even
That's why I
though
made that face. I was like,
I mean, we touched on it at the very beginning with our, Roman J, who's the real villain section. But how we're okay. First question: is there any possibility? Is there any universe where you see the undisputed champion and the world heavyweight champion on the same team losing?
possibly because they didn't have to lose their title to get in the War Games match.
I mean, I feel like this guarantees that they're going to win. On the
But they
only reason why
face
I say
teams win
that,
though.
I'm talking about the face team. That's what I'm talking about
I know, but
because
both face teams because we think the women's faces are gonna win too. Would they do that?
yes, babe, because if you pin any of the champions in the men's War Games match, that sets up someone to be a number one's contender. So, like, for example, if Brock Lesnar gets to pin CM Punk, that puts him in line for the World Heavyweight Championship. If
Oh
Brock
my god.
Lesnar pins Cody Rhodes, that means that puts
God.
him in line for the World Heavyweight Championship. Last
Somewhere
year,
Tony just
Rhea
fell
Ripley.
over.
Oh,
Last year,
Tony's
Rhea
gonna hate.
Ripley last year, Rhea Ripley pinned Liv Morgan in the War Games match, and that put her up for the Women's World Championship on Raw.
No,
So,
I know that's what I'm saying. Do you think the heels are gonna win then for the men?
no.
I mean, so I think what Haley's trying to
I'm
say is
because I
because
feel like
both face teams we're saying is winning.
yeah,
She's saying is it quite odd that we think both face teams are going to win and not one face team, one heel team?
I
right.
mean,
That's what
both
I'm
face
saying.
teams won last year.
Yeah, so why? That's what I'm saying. But would they do it again?
I mean, you have
Yeah.
both of your
Yeah.
champions on the face team though. Like, I
I
think
mean, I
that's
want the
where
faces to
issue.
win. Don't get me wrong.
It would be
But
different if Seth was still here and you had Punk on one side. I mean, Cody on one side and Seth on the other with both holding a main title. Then I think there would be more of a 50-50 toss up.
Yeah,
But
because
with
then,
both on one
that's real. That's
and
yeah.
true.
they're losing,
Yeah. And then Roman's also there as well. I mean, mind you, Roman has lost a few matches this year. But my bad,
Enough.
y'all. I'm
It's enough. He's
sorry.
lost enough.
But
it's fine.
still,
Has he?
like, I just don't
Madison.
think I just don't see the guys face team losing. And the only way I can see them losing is if someone sabotages them to lose. But
And by
like,
someone you mean
Jay.
Jay.
yeah,
That might
That
happen.
also breaks Jay's war game streak.
that's why I was like, I'm kind of hoping that they have the faces win, and then at the end of the show, kind of similar to how they did the CM Punk return, they have Jay kick someone in the fucking face. Like,
Well, that might be
imagine
fun. Do you think
he
he's gonna
he.
turn at Survivors? Do you think he's gonna turn there?
I can see him turning at Survivor Series, and something tells me that he might just fuck around and kick Roman in the face.
Well, we have been saying that's gonna happen for a while, so it might.
Hey, as long as it ain't Jimmy.
I mean,
It's
I'll
Roman
take
or
Roman
Jimmy.
over
It's
Jimmy.
Roman
I
or
will.
Jimmy.
I mean, now plot twist is Cody.
Yes.
I would die.
No, whoa, Haley, not for the reasons you're thinking. I'm saying Cody because Cody and Jay are the two top baby faces in the company.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
So your one top baby face knocking the shit out of your other top
I
baby
would love it.
face gives you a huge feud.
Yeah, and a
And
huge
you
wow.
know,
Like didn't.
I mean, they're former tag team champions. You know, they've come a long way since the days of Jay trying to help Roman beat Cody. So like, it could be it's an interesting feud. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'd say Cody could be an option. I don't think Punk should be an
Yeah.
option, but
No,
the
I don't
other
think Punk
three
either.
men in the match absolutely should be options
I
if we're
I
gonna
I
go
like
that
that
way.
Cody theory.
I don't even see Jimmy being the one that, like, I feel
Not
like
really.
the betrayal is going to hurt Jimmy by just being in proximity to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, my thing, because like everyone's like, he better not turn on Jimmy. As long as he don't turn on Jimmy, like him turning on someone in on the War Games team is a turn on everyone. A
Yeah.
betrayal affects everyone that was, that is involved, whether they were touched or not touched. So if, like, my thing is like, and yeah, the whole top babyface situation, Roman's above all of that, right?
He
Because
is
the arena's gonna always cheer OTC, whether he's a bad guy or a good guy.
OTC
They
won.
gonna they
don't
cheer him over. They cheer him over on SmackDown. He's not even on SmackDown no more. They'll cheer him over on Raw. He don't even be in the damn building. They're chanting OTC no matter what, right?
Yep.
So
right.
like, I know for a fact that if Jay was to kick Roman in the face, Jimmy's gonna be thrown off by it. Gonna
Mhm.
be very thrown off by it. Um, but like, Jimmy would be able to have that opportunity to tell Roman, "I told you so," because
Mm.
Roman came in trying to drive that wedge between Jimmy and Jay once more, and Jimmy had already put the narrative out there that the version of Jay that he has been seeing is not a version of Jay that he has seen before. And this one seems a lot different, far more dangerous than right hand man Jay Uso.
Mhm.
So if Jimmy has never seen this version of Jay before, that means Roman has also never seen this version of Jay before, and he wouldn't even know how to handle it. We've already seen an instance of Roman being confused by things that Jay has said already, like when he kept going, "No, I got you. I got you." Roman was confused as fuck as to why he was talking like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely coming because, like, mind you, he was talking big shit after Roman walked out during, after the Crown Jewel match. He was talking big shit that night in the ring to Jimmy before he walked out, and then he was talking shit for like 2 weeks after that. Like, he don't care. He doesn't care. And I just feel like the conversation that Paul Heyman had with him in that locker room is going to play a major role in him possibly turning, whether it's at Survivor Series or it's like the Monday after Survivor Series. I definitely feel like they should capitalize on it at Survivor Series, being that it is a big four PLE, and that's
Yeah.
usually when we see a lot of pivotal things happen within the WWE. A lot of big things that are supposed to change the landscape for months to come happen at those major PLEs. So it could be a turn that'll happen at the end of that, or something. I don't know, but
Tribal
yeah.
Air. Tribal Air. Didn't they trademark that? Could this be the
They did.
beginning of the Tribal Air era where Jay steps into that? Because that would make a lot of sense, and he will like throw obviously Roman and everyone off. Like, even though Roman, you got to think like you created this kind of. I mean, I love Roman, but you did this. Like,
Yeah, I mean, he's still eyeing championships that he feels is accessible to him because he's
yeah,
been eyeing Cody, he's been eyeing Punk. Doesn't necessarily mean he's going to go after Cody or go after Punk. I mean, he's more so a Raw person, and I feel like he has more interest in the World Heavyweight Championship despite him, like, unless they decide to play into the "I should have won the undisputed championship off my cousin, that should have been me," if they play into that, but I don't think they will. And
I doubt
honestly,
it.
yeah,
Not
I don't think
really.
they will.
I think if
But
anything, it goes back to that King of the Ring match with him and
hmm
Cody. I think
Mhm.
that's like at most. But the Cody thing was just like another, fun sidebar. But like, let's be real, 85%, 90% chance it would be Roman if he was to do it, because Jay turning on Roman would throw Jimmy so bad that he would be just as hurt as if Jay kicked him himself.
Mhm.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
he's gonna take that as Jay super kicking him also, because I did all of that to get this family back together, to get you two on decent terms, and you're just gonna fuck it up again. Like, what are we doing this time? What happened? What's going on?
yeah,
And Jimmy was kind of thrown at the end of whenever Roman walked out on them. He was like, what do you mean, like, you're just gonna do what Roman does? You can't do that, you can't leave me. So I think it would make Jimmy feel alone again if Jay were to switch up on Roman again.
Poor
So, I mean,
Jimmy.
the
I
Jimmy.
don't
story that
even.
the three of them have is just, it's so complex, and we really need to go ahead and just get this unraveled so I can move on from the chief
And
era.
Roman needs to
Like,
come
I'm
to
I
done.
work
don't
more, like,
even.
so we can unravel more of it, I feel, too.
Well,
I don't
TKO needs to let him
even.
come to work.
Yeah.
I don't even know if, like, in my head I'm seeing, like, once it happens, I feel like that's when Roman's gonna turn his attention back to Jimmy to lean on Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
But Jimmy's not gonna be interested in him leaning on him because, like, brother, I helped you back up after WrestleMania 40. Despite you abandoning me and letting me get injured and me getting taken out by Solo after you decided to just no call no show and say fuck all of us. I came back at Bad Blood to help you. I stood by you. I was loyal to you. During the Royal Rumble, I was loyal to you until I was eliminated. Like, Jimmy has shown nothing but loyalty to that man up until, and he still shows loyalty to that man. And the fact that the moment Jimmy was able to bring Jay back to Roman, Roman was like, I'm done with this one. I don't really need you anymore, Jimmy. Move. Let
I
me
got
go
my
back to
favorite twin back.
let me go back to shaping the one who was originally supposed to take the mantle. Like, the person who was originally supposed to take the Ulafala, the person who was originally supposed to take the throne. This was my tribal heir. Solo was never supposed to be my tribal heir. I only chose Solo because Jay left. So, like, I feel like Roman's gonna try to cling to Jimmy again, and Jimmy's gonna be like, brother, this is
You
your
on your
doing.
own. You
You
on
on
your
your
own.
own. And hopefully Jimmy walking away from this situation moves him into a place where he is able to go into the singles division, preferably the Intercontinental Championship division, and we get to see him win his first singles because now he's on his own. He's doing his own thing. Jay has abandoned him. Roman came back to him when he needed him the most, rather than being there the entire time from the very fucking beginning. Like, this will be great character building for Jimmy. I know there's probably gonna be some people that disagree, but like, now we get to finally see Jimmy on his own, doing his own thing, figuring it out on his own without having to think about, well, what about Jay? Well, what about Roman?
Jimmy
Now it's what
impacted
about
Jimmy and
me?
Dom. Yeah. So many
Yeah, because
opportunities.
now he's focusing on him. So I would love to see, like, especially if Jim gets to stay a face, because like people are really enjoying Jim as a face. I don't see Jim going back a heel. I don't think it's something that's necessary at this moment. They missed their opportunity to make him heel.
Mhm.
So now to like circle back around at this time in his story or in his career, to turn him heel, to me just wouldn't make any sense. They had the opportunity last year to do it, and put him up against Roman, which would have catapulted him into like a top heel position within the company, because anyone standing across from Roman is going to be a big deal. Anyone standing across the ring from him. So that would have benefited Jimmy in such an insane way, but they did not pull the trigger on it. So I would like to see Jimmy finally put himself first. And I feel like after War Games, if Jay was to turn, that could be something that we see happen.
Yeah.
Well, I do have one question. Since we focus so much on the face team, how do y'all feel about the heel team?
Chopped, busted, fucked up, toe up from the ground up to the motherfucking sky.
Like, how are we feeling? Is there anything do you have anything positive you can say about the heel team come Survivor? Oh, you have something? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
What you got?
yeah.
What you got?
Yeah.
Let it cook. Let her cook. What you got to say?
Gorgeous gowns. Very gorgeous gowns.
Well, I don't know if that
Cabbage Patch Kid.
Very
gorgeous gowns there.
very. Who the fuck is
Haley? Do you know the? Okay.
Do I know what?
Nothing, darling.
I know what gorgeous gowns means.
gorgeous gowns? Very gorgeous gowns. That's the only compliment that I can give. Oh, you know what? Logan's gonna give us some really good spots.
I forgot about him being.
You know what? There we go.
He is the only person that is capable of getting off that fucking ground without falling off the bone.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be the only one in that bitch flipping. The only
Braun
one.
Breaker too.
No.
Girl,
flipping off
bye.
Not flipping,
No.
but he
That's-
does that little.
He gonna do the dash.
Tyson
He gonna do the dash.
He not finna. What he gonna do that off the top of the cage?
No.
Girl, like he gonna get
And last time Bronson did it, he fucked his ankle up. Both of them, I think. No,
right. Both of them. Yeah, it was both of
He
them.
needs to sit
Yeah,
his ass
both
down
of them.
and not do that again.
No.
So
Yeah,
Tsunami from the top rope is enough.
they finna have Braun get in there and run the fucking ropes and just spear the entire time and then get gassed because like
I would say I wonder how that's gonna work. Like, are they gonna, since the rings are conjoined and there's like that space in the middle, are they gonna like have him like bounce off and then go through that middle part and then all the way through the?
I'm
How are we
very
doing that?
interested. I'm very interested because like I already know and I can tell right now that they're going to have Brock Lesnar be the last one to go in because he'll be the first one pink. He will be the first one red. He's gonna be the first one gas. He's gonna get in there. He's gonna do his 85 F5s in a span of 5 minutes because he got a record to beat. And then, which is his own record. You know, he's always impressing himself. Always impressing
You are
himself.
not serious right now.
And when he gets in there, just go ahead and put on a timer because once Brock Lesnar is set free within that cage, that means there's only 5 minutes left in the match. There's only 5 minutes left in the match. The match is gonna end because he's not going the entire time. He's gonna be
Well,
somewhere.
I will
Maybe
say
he'll be
though, a
taken
War
out.
Games match is a little bit more beneficial for time stuff with him because he can just kind of fuck off in the corner and like not do shit. You know what I mean?
They
But
can just
I feel
jump
like-
him. They can jump him as soon as
They
he
can
does a
jump
little
him and then
thing,
he
they
can
can
just go
jump
lay
him.
down for like
And
5 minutes and then come back.
He gets to take a rest break.
But
this
I
is
think
true,
at that point, that's just gonna give people a reason to boo him. Not that I'm not opposed to that, you know, boo on tomatoes and
better.
everything. In fact, not even tomatoes, potatoes. Hey, throw them bitches.
you ain't even
Not
good
cooked
enough for
ones
the
either,
tomatoes.
just a hard
like-
like fucking potato.
Like he just gonna be over in the corner dry heaving the entire time because he's exhausted.
God.
like
Like a
like a
cat.
damn like a cat in the middle of the night on a hairball, just pink and choking, just
With, like the back going up.
Oh god.
Haley
Like-
with the graphics, though. Oh my
Like-
god.
and then Paul just over there watching him all devious and shit. Like it's just like
The facials,
you know,
the
gonna be
facials.
trying to feed him water through the cage like a fucking gerbil. Like it's all bad, bro. It's
Okay.
all
Wait,
bad.
Paul was doing his little like on the side of the ring when he came out, and I was like, "Can somebody tell Paul to sit down? Like, what are you
That
doing?"
shit look like it hurt. That's
this
that's
big, just
that's That's a potty dance for a 4-year-old. But like it's still it's just kind of like I'm just very interested in seeing because like mind you, ain't none of them motherfuckers are going up for a spot. Like we almost lost Jim last year, bruh. Like he was out of commission for the longest
his
behind
toe.
the toe, bruh. Like he lost his toe.
Maybe Roman will surprise us again.
Uso in the wind.
You know,
Oh yeah, when he climbed
scaled
over the cage
last time. Maybe he'll do something dumb this time. I don't know.
I wish
love
Tama
the scale the cage
wasn't it?
moment, but
I just feel like this would have been so much more beneficial. And now, mind you, and I just remembered that Drew McIntyre's in this. Another person for me to boo. Hallelujah.
I actually was waiting for you to bring up Drew McIntyre.
on the bright side, he's
easy to forget at times, bro.
Look at you, Matt.
He'll have a nice
Right.
kilt, but
Okay,
Maybe
skirt
Stalker gonna
merchant.
just have
Okay,
their moment
cool.
in the ring.
You
I
call
think.
him a skirt merchant? Real person.
We got hairball, skirt merchant.
Yeah. Anywho, bro, it's just a team of my ops. But like, I don't
Damn,
know,
it
man.
really is your ops, dog.
All my ops on one
They
team,
band
bro.
together.
Bro, everybody that's been laying Jey Uso's ass out all summer is just, or like all in the same ring right now, except for Brock Lesnar. And the only thing I hate about this whole situation with that motherfucker is that Jay can't hide, bro. Where the fuck is he gonna hide? He gonna try to climb the ring and that man gonna grab him by his ankle. And you know how
He can hide under a table.
you know that episode of SpongeBob when Sandy was in hibernation and she grabbed the top of Patrick's shit. It was like pow, 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 pow. I feel like Jay's gonna try to run from that man. He gonna grab him by his ankle and be like, and then that's it, bro. That's it for him. Like I don't want to see my go down because like the moment that happens, you go to my profile page, bro. You go to my profile on X. It's blacked out. There's already a statement out and everything. We don't even know if he lost or not. The statement's already out, bro. Fuck the rest of the show. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Like there was something that was not right, and they got it out from my man. Stay woke. But like,
mind you, I should really be having them press releases ready. Because when we talked, I think it was this past Monday when we talked, she was like, I got the press release ready already. Like, I'm just waiting to see what happens. Like, she has these bitches ready to go. She just gotta post it and go dark.
that was so good.
like I just like, and then like on top of that, like who's gonna get landed on by Bronson? Who's getting landed on, bruh?
I hate to be that person.
No.
No, I'm not saying Jay. I'm not saying Jay.
Okay.
You're saying
Please,
Roman or
bro,
Jey.
I was
You're
gonna
saying
It's fine.
It's gonna be Roman fucking
He
Reigns.
don't need. He had enough though. He's had so many.
I mean, I hate to agree with
Never
Max
mind.
in this moment. However, if you cannot tell how much Roman Reigns fucking loves Bronson Reed,
Why he
will
does
take
love
that
him.
shit.
That's what I'm
Man.
saying.
Loves
Yeah.
him. So like he will take that shit because think about it. Again, Roman came out because Brock is there, right? He came out to beat his ass because he is the answer to Brock. How amazing does that make Bronson look if he can take down the answer to Brock fucking Lesnar?
Cody finna do a tribute to Seth Rollins, right? Finna do a tribute to Seth Rollins, right? He gonna climb to the top of that motherfucking cage and do a Cody cutter from the top of that bitch. And then we're gonna wonder why he falling off the bone. Like he gonna be sitting up there full pectoral rip. His ass is like he done broke his ass
he's
bone.
notorious for shit like that. So
Cause Cody be acting like he younger than he is, bro.
Wait,
like,
Cody
hey.
might take. No, he won't. Maybe no. He's
Cody's gonna do a spot in loving memory of Seth Rollins, bro. He's gonna do the dumbest fuck. He's gonna do the
in honor of his favorite
He's gonna
bad
have
bitch.
the
because like to this day, a coast to coast headbutt is so fucking dumb to me, and it pisses me off every time because that's what got you. Really,
so
the
sorry,
coast to
y'all.
coast headbutt.
I've been said, look, you
I
faked an
popped,
injury,
though.
karma's a bitch.
I loved it though. I love a coast to coast. I'm so sorry.
I do like a coast to coast.
I
too.
like the coast to coast
not
when
the
it's
way
the
he
feet.
did it. Yeah, like not the way he did it.
He was
did
just
it
out
the
there
right-
trying shit. He was out there trying shit, and
I
the
mean,
thing,
he
and
was
that's
a
the
desperate
issue.
Man, he was desperate.
No, bro, because that's the problem with Cody. That's the problem with Cody and Seth, bro. Because the longer they go on in a fucking match, they just start pulling the weirdest shit out their ass. Like stuff you like they
Stardust
doing.
comes out.
They be doing moves you ain't never seen them do before, and
I
I'm just
love it.
like I don't need this right now, bro. We left with there was only half a person left in the War Games last year. Half a person, just half, because everybody else was off the bone. Everybody else was off the bone. The only person who came out of that bitch in one piece was probably Solo. Everybody else was taped the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And mind
isn't
you,
that
Solo
when
got
Tonga
Like-
and Tama got hurt then, right? Or around that time.
yeah.
Tonga was hurt, and Tama was like, there was something wrong. He wasn't full blown like injured. Where I think was he off TV at all? I can't remember if he went off or not.
I think they had LA Knight take his shoulder out, but I don't know. I can't remember how far back that was. Yeah, because like everybody was gone, bro. It was all bad, bro.
It was real ugly. I remember because the internet was in an uproar.
Because they got out there and scaled the fucking ring and...
Hold on. The person that scaled the ring didn't get injured doing that, though.
Tama Tonga, no, he definitely... I want to see him up there again, though. That was so fucking funny. I going back and forth like a little Mario character. Just...
Like, he's just, you know... Bruh, bring that back, bruh. Because, like, you know, everybody in there, everybody that's on the heel side just gonna be in there bouncing around. And not bouncing around in a good way, just bouncing. Like, everybody's just jumping like Goldberg. And it's just not gonna be, it's not gonna be a good look. Everybody having a bounce off on the other side of the ring. Okay. Who do we
Paul
see?
Heyman's gonna be bouncing next to them.
He gonna have to relax, bro. Like bouncing, like what are you doing? Are you trying to let out trapped gas? Like what's happening? but anywho, bruh. Who do y'all see being the first people who do y'all see being the first people in the ring? Like, okay, so we gotta think about the advantage match first. Who do y'all see?
Jay
versus y'all see Jay doing
I think I'm gonna vote Logan Paul or Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Realistically,
it's probably Jay versus Drew.
Man, they threw Jay up against Jacob Fatu last year and had that man folded up beneath that damn announce table. Like, he was on the floor like a Family Guy character, just curled up in a corner, and I was like, damn, bro. Like, scrape him up right now, bro.
She be going through it with
every year I fight for my fucking life. Because, like, imagine they do this advantage match, and then you hear, like, I'm turning the fucking TV off. I know what's gonna happen. This match is only 2 minutes. It's gonna be 2 minutes. Because Jay gonna try to run, and he gonna catch his ass, and he gonna get stuck in a fucking wormhole of suplexes. It's gonna be just a suplex.
It's gonna be suplex city for 2 minutes and then he's done.
He's not even gonna let him go. He's just gonna keep on doing it back to back. Like the next time we see Jay, he gonna be taped up like the dude from SpongeBob who was like, every morning when I wake up, I break my arms.
His bones are made of glass.
And every evening I break my legs.
Like he finna have this tape around his fucking ribs again, bro. I'm
ribs,
sick.
Man, every time.
I'm
you know
sick.
what? Maybe you'll get lucky, and one of the captains will decide. No, okay.
I think they're gonna just be like, Jay, you go.
Jay, you be doing this.
Saying, maybe Punk or Cody will be like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I got this.
I don't see Captain America doing that.
Well, I mean, they're not, but I tried, didn't I? Tried.
It's between
Punk's old ass
Jimmy.
Needs to sit down. Actually,
It's between Jimmy and Jay to do the advantage match. Because Roman, be damned, is not gonna do it. Because like if Roman decides to do,
y'all wrong. He won't.
He's not.
He's not. But it would be cool if he did.
It would be cool, but I don't think he would.
It's gonna be between Jimmy and Jay for the advantage match, and their win to lose ratio is out of this world. So chance it's just like it's like
Every
the moment
year.
like, and I hate to say this, but it's predictable, bro. If whoever it is, they losing, bro, and they finna be folded up because they're sick individuals who like to be bodied in fucking matches, like and be curled up somewhere in the corner. They love it.
Jay. it's
Like-
Jay because Jimmy got beat up by Gunther before WrestleMania, and he took a bloody one for the team. It's definitely Jay
Again,
taking this.
they for the love of the fucking game, they love being folded up somewhere, and I fucking hate that shit so damn bad. It bothers me every time, bro. Because like I did not know peace the entire time Jay was champion because he was folded up against the damn barricade at all damn times.
He was asleep the whole
Slump.
reign, mind you. Every Monday night, that man ended up knocked out.
It's the way I have like a folder of like pictures of Jay and Jimmy both just laid the fuck out somewhere, like by a barricade or like on an announce table. Like every episode it felt like there was just one picture that you could get of like one of them just laid out.
Like, that
Like,
man's
mind
in
you,
the,
Aisha was putting blankets on that man.
that man was like Jay was getting slept all summer, bro. I inducted that motherfucker in the Blanky Hall of Fame, bro. He had to get the honk shoot me's. It was just so bad. It was all wrong. And like he just keeps getting the short end of the stick. And I have no faith in them to like cause like and you know what? His ass gonna be the one to speak up. Go, yeah, ooze, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Ooze, yeah, I got this.
Oh,
Ooze.
he's definitely volunteering.
Like,
100%
yeah, I got this. Ooze, I'm gonna do this. I got this. No, I got this. Yeah, let's go. And then get folded up right after. Like, don't piss me off, Jay. Like, stop being the first one to jump the gun and be the one to go out there when you know you finna lose.
Mind you, if he does exactly this, when we clip this, I need someone to clip Aisha saying this immediately followed by Jay.
I'll edit it with like the subtle foreshadowing.
Yeah, I need it edited in that way that shows like she was absolutely right about.
She
her
is every
client
time.
because, I mean, it's Jay. You know, I mean,
Poor Jay.
I got you. I got
Poor
you.
Jay.
thank you,
Or
man.
one-
I appreciate
I got
it.
you.
Now, I do have a question. Should we talk about the traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match happening on SmackDown the night before Survivor Series?
Ooh,
I think so.
I hate that it's not
That's
on
like,
the
who the
Survivor
fuck is
Series
doing
match.
that?
It's
Yeah, it's the way I
the
had no
Wyatts.
fucking clue what you were
MFT.
talking
the
about.
Wyatts versus the MFTs, bro.
I said,
It is not the Wyatts.
It's not.
what?
You're a liar.
Let me check
You're
my,
a liar.
It is the MFT versus Nakamura,
I was gonna say
Sami Zayn, Ray Phoenix,
Oh, yeah.
and Motor City Machine Guns.
oh boy.
Okay, well, you know what? Never mind.
As Extreme Profit
I
Act.
forgot that shit was. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's the fact everybody was like, yeah, it's the Wyatts. It's not. It should have been.
Shout out Uncle.
So you telling me all this
It should
ominous
be.
ass staring and strobe lights and like it ain't did shit? It wasn't gonna go.
They
to
just like
anything?
being in the background, you
I
know.
mean,
like,
they just
mind
they
you,
just be
Howdy
working.
popped back up this past Friday and was back in the background all ominously again. So like I guess we're about to be moving towards MFT versus the Wyatts.
They've been saying that. How long they've been hinting towards
Well,
that?
I mean, in their defense, Bo did have some personal things that he needed to take care
Yeah.
of, so he was out for a minute.
Hope his dad. So I don't know whatever happened.
Yeah. I don't. I tend to say no news is good news.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I just wanted to see if because it's a traditional Survivor Series match. Like
MFTs are gonna win.
Never
I
mind.
think.
All right, never mind.
I had no
Forget
idea.
I mentioned it. Yeah, I
Okay, so I started thinking of something a little bit earlier whenever you guys were talking about the men's WarGames match. So, obviously we think that Liv Morgan's going to return. Do we think that anybody else potentially could return?
Girl, if Chris Jericho pop up on that fuck ass show,
I'm
boy,
not.
I
No,
tell you
nope.
what.
I'm not talking about
my
Chris
God.
Jericho.
I think he's returning at Rumble. Honestly,
Probably.
More than likely.
But I had the thought of Randy Orton.
For fucking what?
Whoa!
because we like Randy. That's for what?
What was that for?
No, but I'm saying Randy Orton returns but as a heel and attacks Cody.
Yeah. I want that.
Haley.
How does he get out there? How does he get out there,
fucking know.
Matt?
Right
I don't
the
fucking
story.
know.
I
it's a thought He hasn't been on TV in fucking forever.
She
He's
said
returned
you
at a
need to
Survivor
present your
Series
idea.
before. I just had the thought, Aisha. I didn't have
said
the
show
time
your
to
work.
flesh out a
Cody.
fucking thesis.
He takes
Yeah,
out Cody.
I think she wanted you to show your work.
I didn't have the
Yeah.
time to flesh out a fucking thesis. I
Like-
just came up with this like 5 minutes ago.
Like, baby, if you don't hurry up and paint this fucking picture for me, like, bro.
I don't know, because Randy's been fucking. It's so weird how they've been doing the whole like Randy Cody dynamic with like Randy and Cody seemingly being good, and then every like 5 seconds, Randy like sneaking looks at Cody's title, and then like whenever like towards like the mid part of the summer and all that kind of stuff, Randy was sort of leaning more towards it, that like violent side of him that he's been, you know what I mean, slowly building towards that. And like now he's been out for a while for seemingly no fucking reason at all.
Him and Roman are going band for band on being gone, bro, right now.
All right.
They
And I was
both
just curious
going-
because Randy's returned at a WarGames before. So
But that's when he had like heavy association with what was going. I mean,
we're curious as to what the hell they're gonna do with Cody at this point, like, because it doesn't seem like they have a whole lot planned for him.
I don't like this idea because I had a thought as to how it could work, and I don't want it.
How could it work? I would like to hear your thesis now.
What
if someone got taken out and then Randy replaced him?
And Cody has to ask his friend to come help because they now need a fifth member, because then it
All
goes
these
back
old
to,
ass people, bro.
Who's getting taken out?
mind you, Logan Paul is the only, and Braun, I guess. Everybody in this match is old, you know.
And Bronson.
I don't actually
His
know how
ankle
old.
is
Bronson is
He's
pretty
in his
young.
30s, bro.
Is he?
He's just-
Okay. Well,
yeah,
I mean,
he's
I
young.
don't. That wasn't like he looks old. I just didn't know where he fell in the, you know,
in the level of
timeline.
Unk.
Yeah, in Unk status, you know. So he's not there. Okay, but I mean, unfortunately, if we go back to Aisha's idea, we get, and I hate that I have to say it. I hate this. I hate I'm gonna say it. Damn you, Mads. Damn you. If we got Brock Lesnar versus Jimmy, and Jimmy got taken out,
Randy.
then Cody has to call in a favor, and Randy shows up to
Cody
help
always
his
needs a
friend.
favor.
Shut your ass up,
He
baby.
dies.
But the problem with that then becomes Jay and Randy cannot turn heel on the same team at the same time on the same night.
Why not? Well, yeah, I guess.
What are they both? What's gonna happen? Randy's gonna RKO Cody at the same time Jay super kicks Roman.
No, that won't happen. But it will.
That can't. I don't know. It was just a thought I had, and my bad. I thought this was a safe space.
It is. I mean, maybe not from Aisha. It isn't, but like it is. I just want now that the second I had the idea of how it would work, I just don't know. No, I don't want Jimmy taken out. I just don't. I don't know.
Well, I'm saying even like.
Well, he might be because
Potentially like toward like after the match is over and everything, right? Like Cody like is walking out, like of the arena, like he's leaving through the fucking thing or whatever, and like credits are rolling, whatever. The heel turn with Jay just happened, if it happens, and then out of nowhere,
RKO.
Cody gets hit.
Okay, I mean,
when's KO returning?
better.
No idea.
Because I would love to see him again.
I think that's still very much like an up in the air
Very up in the air
situation, especially with the type of surgery that he had. It's very like you have to be super careful with that.
I missed him so much. I didn't realize how much I was going to miss him until he was gone.
You did?
I always liked KO, but I didn't appreciate him, I don't think, until I wasn't seeing him crash out on my screen.
I was telling Aisha not too long ago that I was like just randomly scrolling, and I don't feel like Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns in the early Tribal Chief era gets talked about enough, because they was putting on some bangers together. Like they work absolutely amazing. I don't understand why Kevin isn't brought up as one of Roman's greatest rivals more when the two of them have been fighting for literal years. So
I think Roman brought that up on Jimmy Fallon too. Like, well, you know what happened? Me and Kevin always fight, and it is funny you say that because I remember being like, they have like fought a lot, and we don't talk
Can
about it.
I say something?
Uh-oh.
I think that the reason why Kevin and Roman doesn't get talked about enough is because a lot of, and I don't mean to like generalize people, but a lot of like Bloodline fans didn't really come around until after that happened.
That makes sense because those are the same ones that are like, oh, we got this person made the bloodline relevant.
Yeah, I feel like
I get you.
some Bloodline stands like sort of missed that part of the Bloodline story, or like weren't there to experience it, because I mean, granted, that was peak like COVID era. You know what I mean?
It was still Thunderdome.
It was still Thunderdome, so like people like the Bloodline fans around then were not around like as much as they are like currently, and within like
Right.
even like from 2022 onward, right? Like,
no, I get that. You're right.
so I think it's just a lack of people that, I don't want to say like lack of ball knowledge, because, but I mean it is.
I mean, they just didn't go back and see that, which is kind of crazy because, you know, that was the start of how we got there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess you're right, because I saw the stunner into the spear, and I was like, we should talk about this more.
Roman hitting him with a golf cart will always be peak. I don't
love that. I'm sorry, that last man standing match will forever be one of my favorites. It will forever be one of my favorites. Sometimes I sit down and I really think about it, because I love, obviously I'm a Roman fan, so I love that whole era from start to finish. And then I think about Kevin, and I'm like, I just feel like he is a lost art. He's like expert level for Bloodline fans. Like,
I love Kevin Owens.
If you know the Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso full blown war, you are expert. You're an expert. Like, I just feel like not enough people give him credit, you know? And
When he got hit by that, what did Roman hit him with? Yeah, the
golf cart.
He got run over by the golf cart.
Mind you, we just talked about that like 2 minutes
she
ago.
heard shit we said, man.
Oh.
Look at her face. She really did.
I did.
Damn.
You know why? It's because my headphones made a noise because they're I just got these new AirPods today. Aren't they beautiful?
And you talking about me being big money? What the?
They're Black Friday sale. I got them for like half off at Target.
I mean, I don't think it counts.
Right.
I don't think the sales thing counts. It don't count. If I'm on mass, I gotta be fair.
That's what I'm saying. Equal. We gotta be equal here.
I equal opportunity. She got a point, Haley. Because like, mind you, your Sephora hauls be crazy.
I haven't gone to Sephora, but I did get a pair of Uggs today.
So you bought AirPods and Uggs.
I afterpaid them. Yes, I did. They're
but you still gotta pay that.
I know, but it's over time.
I just like, well. I'm just mentioning.
It was my Christmas
because again,
present.
I talk about Mads. I talk about her going to events. You know, the concerts, the trip she's taking next year.
Oh, I booked another concert.
Meanwhile, she's just one.
She can do all of that, but she can't come see me.
Each one of these guys are like $20 too, but
It's
I haven't
cool.
gotten any in a while.
I said it. Yup, I said it. You can do all of this, but fuck seeing me. It's cool. It's fine.
Wanna wake
No.
up in Texas.
But you're all right.
I'll save that. I'll save it for later. It's fine. You don't love me. It's cool. It's fine.
No, what?
I'll cry in the car.
No.
Y'all just let me sing. I miss my 28.
Aisha's confused.
See, now when I moved down to Alabama and me and Aisha carpool up to your place, then what?
Barbecue.
By the time you move down here, I'll move into the new place I'm looking at. I'll have plenty of space. You're more.
Where are you moving?
Them car rides about to be so.
Skirt, skirt.
Why are you trying to talk to them people? You should be talking to
What
us.
is she?
Meanwhile, this is probably.
I'm trying
Jay
to
right
figure
now
out what
with
we
his
did to
guitar.
prompt her talking to the people.
Huh?
I was singing.
Not you, Matt.
Oh, I was saying, I was trying to figure out what prompted her talking to the people, because usually we do something and then she starts talking to the people. But it's like, we didn't do shit. So it's
I don't
like,
know if it was me being dramatic or you offering her to ride trip up here with you. Or road
what,
trip
Aisha,
up
you don't
here?
want a road
Like,
trip?
Oh, you don't want to come see me too? Okay.
You don't want a road trip to go see Clarissa?
That's fine. mind you could just talk to me about it instead of talking to them folks. So for those of y'all, let me clarify. For those of y'all who are not actively watching your screen right now and have us in your ear, first of all, hi. Second of all, Aisha is in her moments where she's looking off to the side, talking to them shadow people and pointing at me like she's showing them that I'm the one that's showing out. You can stop pointing at me because I can go. Oh, you mother. Ooh, Aisha, when I catch you. When I catch you, Aisha.
Hey, you got to cross state lines.
Apparently, she don't want a road. Apparently, she don't want a road trip with me.
That's just your way of trying to get me down there. But she don't want to come up here with me. It's cool. I just was telling her earlier today about all the shit that they're building near my house, and she just like, fuck me.
Off topic. Why do I look like a waiter at a fucking restaurant?
That was a comment I was.
No, like I look like a hostess at a a steakhouse. That's like table for two.
You want some more wine off the top, madam?
It's gonna be a 45-minute wait.
Would you like some?
So here's my question: is the end of our episodes now just like chaos hour?
Tuna tartar.
Yes,
I was born in chaos hour.
We end episodes with chaos hour.
I say.
Oh, now she can talk.
Well, I was gonna say Steak and Shake instead of a steakhouse, but because you know how them Steak and Shake people be looking with the bow ties and shit.
We don't got that around here.
Good, because that's you gonna get something serious from fucking with a chicken steak, bro. You know, I'm not talking about like bubble guts. I'm talking about something serious, bro. You gonna fuck around and get. Yeah, you gonna be
fuck
shitting
around and
everywhere.
get a fucking brain eating amoeba, like
you know.
Brain eating amoeba is crazy.
Hey, bro, that's the shit you find in the Steak and Shake, bro.
Yeah.
She fine, bro. That's
that and like Long John Silver's or something is like you walk into that establishment, you're coming out with something that you don't want. Like
yeah, bro. Yeah.
Why did they made a bunch of Long John Silver's with Taco Bells around here? Why would they? Oh, there goes my ear again.
That's not common down here. We do Taco Bell and Pizza Hut.
We do Taco Bell and KFC.
I've actually seen a few of them.
I got the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Yeah, there was one not too far from my house in Memphis before they closed that bitch down and just turned it back to a Taco Bell.
In Memphis. Sorry.
I'm sure there was some devious things being cooked
I just
up
almost said, girl, I just almost called you out your damn name.
My damn name. It's my name. Don't wear it out. Just kidding.
I don't like her. Me? I don't like her. Why? Who invited her?
Robert, I don't like this rock.
I don't like this rock. It's pissing me off.
South Carolina is gone.
You know what? Haley is to me what Rocco is to Elmo. Rocco is a rock. Sorry. It's Haley's face.
Jesus Christ.
Rude. That was rude.
I cannot legally go back to the state of Michigan.
Jesus. All right. Final thoughts, because we have gotten all the way off the rails. And we have once again blessed you guys with a 2-hour episode.
Yeah, great episode. Can't wait to change the password to the Too Sweet podcast page so Haley can get into it later.
We really do need to
I haven't. Oh, also, did you everybody see? Let's real fast before we end. Let's go over the results of.
Actually,
you know what? End it. No, I don't know. Hold on. Can somebody mute Haley real quick?
Over half of the people.
No.
Over half of the people voted. She chewed on them with me, so it don't matter.
Sit there and let her fucking do it.
Cause she wasn't.
Somebody mute Haley. I don't know who
Baby,
can do it, but somebody do
it. You try to get me to stand in union with you, brother. You walking alone on this line, brother.
You literally are on recording last week saying you used to chew on Polly Pocket Pants with me.
What makes Okay, but I'm not standing beside you, brother. I'm sitting the fuck down. You can stand up and announce it to
Anyways,
the rooftop.
You're the one, just you, Haley. You're the one who took your ass
You're
to
the
the
one
podcast
that I
page
think
and-
about all day. Hey, yes, go ahead, sorry.
She
Can
was
we
trying
end
to
the
sing
fucking
Rihanna.
episode?
Was that what it was?
Yeah,
That
it was
was-
Rihanna, bro.
That was
0 out of 10. Putting a
Well,
fucking poll.
never
and
up
she talking
about
about doing some
Polly
fucking
Pocket
karaoke. Please
Oh, we
don't
were
do that to
talking
me.
16 carriages. You don't want to? You can pick the song out. What do you guys think?
Can I block Haley?
No.
Clarissa, can I block Haley?
Now, why would you want to do that?
It's better to ask for forgiveness than
You're
permission.
right. I'm doing it
I
right
don't know
now.
nothing.
Forgiveness.
It's more than saying sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you know the song, bro. Shout out
Of course
Anna
I do.
Ferris, bro.
All right, y'all. I think
So let's
y'all have had enough of Chaos Hour. It's time to wrap it up.
You are now and leaving Bikini Bottom.
Anywho, so we came to conclusion on who we think are going to win which matches, right? So we've decided that it's going to be Stephanie that's going to retain her championship. It's going to be the men's team Punk is going to win the War Games match. We're going to have Team Rio win the War Games match, and then we're going to have Dominic Mysterio win his title back.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Those are
Sounds
our
like a bona fide show. We do expect a heel turn from somewhere, match from out of nowhere, but you know, he's
It was just a suggestion.
he's gonna make it work, bro. He's gonna make it work. But yeah, that's really it. What? And y'all can come back to this episode to let us know whether or not we were right or wrong. Hell, we're probably gonna come back to this episode ourselves, anyways, and let and see whether or not we were right or wrong. I do believe what we're gonna do we're gonna do a game closer to Survivor Series. We're gonna do the Survivor Series game. Do three teams of 2. So that means we'll have to find 2 guests to join us. Who on earth could be those guests that we bring on? I don't believe it'll be an episode for Spotify, but it'll definitely be a live stream show like we did
On
last
the
year,
YouTube.
right?
Don't let
And
Malcolm
on the-
hear this.
Oh god.
On
No.
on the tube, and
on the tube and on the
Telly.
on the X and on the tube. You might see us there over on
staying on the X sounds like we're navigating to a website we should not navigate to.
you know. Like, go ahead and follow us on Too Sweet Society and go buy merch. We do have Too Sweet Society merch out now.
Ooh.
It's just some cool ass varsity sweaters and t-shirts, and then this dope ass beanie that Mads has. You know, as seen by Mads.
Everyone see Matt's cute new hair?
Very comfortable, very
She's so
cute.
pretty.
Look at her go,
She's
bro.
so pretty. Look at her.
Look at her. Oh
I
my
come back and y'all
God.
are okay. Get
Just-
me
You got
out of here.
Oh my god, my heart. Oh my god. Just come here.
Don't tempt me, Clarissa.
Not the.
Also, as a quick sidebar, for those who do not know, we hit 500 followers on TikTok the other day. And so thank you guys for rocking with us the way you do. We appreciate you.
And over
Yeah.
100
Make sure
streams
you're
on
also leaving
Spotify.
Leave us a rating on Spotify, Apple, wherever you're listening to the podcast. Leave us a comment if you're watching on YouTube. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know how you're feeling about the episode. Let us know if there's something you would like to hear us talk about.
Mhm.
We are here for you.
We're open to suggestions. Just make sure it's
Always.
nothing crazy, bro.
Just make sure
Yeah,
it's not about
I mean,
Polly
don't get-
Pockets, apparently.
don't
We already get crazy. We don't need any more crazy shit.
I mean,
Sure.
like, don't get us beat up. We got to make enough disclaimers for Haley. So, like,
I made my own disclaimer, actually, Liz.
We do
Yo,
have a
I
hot
made my
takes
own
episode
too.
we'll have to do real soon.
we do have a
anyway,
hot takes
so
episode. We should pull those posts back out. If you remember them and you have updated hot takes, go leave one there. And who knows? Maybe that's our next episode.
yeah,
Be a nice episode, towards the end of the year. Actually,
It would be.
you know.
something to consider.
We got 2 birthday girls as well coming up in December. So
And Aisha, should we do it again?
Yes.
Because I don't know if y'all listened to us last year, but we entered my birthday pretty fucking drunk.
I was blacked out, drunk, and hungover.
Bruh, y'all,
I
we
think
really
Was
no,
hold
because
on,
we
was this
really
when
went
you got-
live, and Aisha was like, "Wait, we went live? Like, yes, we went live at 1
This was
a.m.
the day after, or like the day after you and I went to Top Golf, right?
the morning of.
no the morning.
the
This
morning
was
of.
the next day was when I went to Top Golf with you. I was hungover as the fuck.
Yep.
I promise you.
She came
like,
in with these big ass fucking sunglasses. I had to teach her how to golf.
The funny-
It was not
I just want to
good.
point out. I just want to point out that, mind you, because what people didn't see what happened to lead to that. Because we stopped the recording and Aisha was fine, and my brother came in for us to take a shot together for my birthday, and Aisha decided that she was gonna down the 4th Snoop Dogg drink that she had after I had repeatedly told her the entire episode not to drink the
Shout
4th
out Snoop
one.
Dogg for the Cali cocktails.
And she like, and I mean, like, y'all, she just like chugged that bitch, and yeah,
It's a party
trick.
she was done. She was fucking done. So like,
Murder,
maybe
she wrote.
if not anything else, maybe we should just go live sometime between the birthdays and New Year's, and
Yeah.
have a little fun. Mass and Aisha might be together by then, so who knows?
I'll be crying in New Jersey.
I might have to, start a GoFundMe so I can go down there with them.
Me too.
Good shit.
She got an attitude with me because I ain't came down there yet. Say I'm lying. Say I'm fucking lying. Actually, you know what? Wrap the episode up. I'm done.
Anywho, yeah, you can come and follow us on all platforms. Too Sweet Society. If you come find our personal pages, that's between you and God. Yeah.
At Haley Rebels, that's why.
Mind you, my personal page is fine.
Yeah.
Wonder whose personal page you talking about.
Not I.
I'm just saying, bruh. I can get away with saying a lot more shit over on X than I can on TikTok. So come to my fucking page at your own,
Discretion.
discretion.
good
Hell
time.
yeah.
Proceed with caution.
Proceed,
you
bro.
will.
Proceed with caution, bro, because I can't cuss you raggedy on TikTok, but I can do it over on Twitter. So if you want to see me unhinged, unfiltered, 24/7, then by all means come find me. But if not, keep that
Thank
squeaky
God.
clean
You know
narrative
what?
of me.
Actually, thank God we've gotten past the point where people used to tag me when Aisha was losing her shit and going off on people. Because it used to be Clarissa, come get her. We've moved past that. And
They moved it to the Discord instead. They just
Yeah.
had it there. Oh, I just my mic and they say.
well, I can remove timeouts in the Discord, but like I can't do shit anywhere else, and nor do I want to, because like if you got her going off, first of all, I don't know why people think I can change that. Second of all, I tend to just sit back and watch it because I really find that shit funny.
I
I
eat
hate
my
to admit
popcorn.
it. I think that shit's hilarious. And then I'm just gonna pick up the phone and call her, and I'll be on the phone with her as she's doing it. So like,
I think my favorite one that Aisha's ever gone at somebody for was when she went after somebody's grandma
Conjurer.
or something like that.
Yeah. Mhm. So, as we said, proceed with caution if you go find Aisha on Twitter.
Curse a raw.
Like, be on your best behavior.
I did, bro. I was cursing the hell out of Logan Paul, bro.
You did.
I was, bro. Every
For
week,
days.
bro. For days. Every time he slept the hell out of Jay. Cause like, bro, how do you got poor, like, you don't be, like, why are you not aware of your surroundings? And that's the issue. That's what's gonna get his ass in that damn WarGames match. Cause he gonna be too distracted. And he gonna get got. Like, how many times am I gonna see, and mind you, and watch this, I bet you, he gonna be the one that gets slept by Logan Paul in the middle of the ring. And when it happens, you gonna hear me. You gonna hear me, bruh. You gonna hear me. Everybody around the world gonna hear me because I'm gonna yell out "fuck" immediately, and then everything's going black right after. Everything's going black. I might just defy the laws of gravity, time, and space and continuum, and just open up a fucking black hole in the middle of the earth and just take everybody with me, bro.
All right. You know what? It's enough. Thank y'all for tuning into this episode. Before it gets too crazy, we just gonna say we'll see you next time.
Catch you on the flip side.
Good night.